Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my word. Christian, what's oh my god, Christian. Christian, you still have a hate boner for this game after all this time, dude? What's up, Christian? Happy Tuesday. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hey, Omega. What's up, dude? Omega, it is Monday. Good point. Good observation. Wait, was I not supposed to stream today? Oh no. Did I say I was gonna stream? No, I said I was gonna stream today. I said I was gonna stream today, and I was gonna stream Reverse 1999. Oh, I forgot to put ping at everyone. Hold on. There we go. There we go. You misspoke. You said it's Tuesday. Oh, sorry. It's because I used to stream this game on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. But then, like, a month or two ago, I switched it to Mondays. That's why. Good catch. Thank you. Sorry about that. Whoa, excuse me. I just had a yogurt earlier. I had some Chipotle earlier, too. It was so good, dude. Chipotle is so good, but it's so salty that I feel like I'm going to... Every time I have Chipotle... I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack from all the salt in it. Like, I can feel, like, the salt going into my veins and, like, clogging up my arteries. Yeah. Alright, let me make sure it's not muted. Alright. Hey, what's up, What's up, Cupertino, California? How's it going, man? Hey, John, welcome in, man. Happy Monday, John. How's it going, dude? Speaking of salt, that's why I don't salt my food when I make it. You don't salt your food? Like, none of it? Like, a little bit of salt, because you need, like, it's gotta have flavor. Like, you don't want to have, like, no salt. Like, just don't overdo it. Like, don't put a ton of salt in it. That's the problem. Did you watch Code Geass? No. Was I supposed to, Base Stars? Was I supposed to watch that? If I do salted, I just do a pinch. Yeah, a lot of food, especially like, Omega, I don't know how much you go out to eat, but a lot of food, especially at restaurants, is like super oversalted. I think it's because that's kind of like the American diet, honestly. The American diet is like heavily salted, fatty, starchy foods. Yeah. I mean, just eat at home, dude. It's cheaper than watching it. Base Stars, is it on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus? Because those are the only streaming services I have. If it's not on one of those, then I can't watch it. Drake, I posted a video right after and that you started the stream. What was your video about? The American diet is salty? Yeah, and honestly, that's probably one of the reasons why there's so much like heart disease in this country. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death, I think, right? Something like that. #1 cause of death in adults. Non-preventable cause of death, I think. Homework due by tomorrow, watch Code Geass. Is it on Netflix? It's on pirate website. I don't want to go on a pirate website, dude. I don't believe in pirate websites. Code... You know what? Honestly, I probably do need to watch another anime because I finished watching Dungeon Meshi. By the way, great anime, Dungeon Meshi. Watch it if you haven't already. I do need another anime to watch. 2006. Oh, this is old. This is old. Looks like anime sword fighters. Eh. The Limited from the Carnival has rerun right now. Do you think it's worth pulling? Because I have like 100 and something pulls. I think. Hold on, let me check. How many pulls do I got? Pull out the calculator. I have 7920 divided by 180 plus 89. That's at 133 pulls, and I think I can buy 10 more from the pawn shops. So if I go to the pawn shop. I think I could buy 10 more, right? Yeah, I can buy 10 more. So I effectively have 143. Hey, Water, what's up, dude? I have 6-7 subs. Cooper, are you serious? Cooper, are you trolling me right now? Yeah. So plus 10, I have 143 pulls, John. Do you think it's worth pulling on a mana right now? We just buy all these now. Might as well. I have like so much. I have so much video cassettes or whatever. I'm not trolling. Everyone here is no, dude. John's not a mod either, dude. John's not a mod either, Water. Your statement is unfactual. Did you put pull barrel? No, I haven't yet. No, For the pulls, no, I have not pulled for barrel yet. Nope, haven't pulled for barrel. Haven't pulled for this lady. What's her name? Anjonala. Haven't pulled for this one. Haven't pulled for this. I haven't pulled for any of these. Are you planning to pull barrel? I don't know, dude. I guess I gotta see what she's like. Let me see. Can I see her stats? Unfactual? What does that mean? Dude, I had a brain fart, Cooper. I meant to say factually incorrect. Omega, granted, I'm at least keeping in mind my blood pressure. Yeah, dude. I think blood pressure is what causes, like, heart attacks and, like, artery disease and stuff like that. So, I think that's what you gotta watch, yeah. Although, how do you measure that? Other than, like, going to the doctor? Is there, like, a thing you can buy, like, to measure blood pressure at home? She's the main DPS of Afterglow team. DPS. Unfactually incorrect is more confusing. I said factually incorrect, not unfactually incorrect. That's like a double negative. Shimmering Knight. Silence is oh, that's the description. I don't need to read that. Mass attack deals 600% mental damage to all enemies before attacking. Redistributes all enemies' Halo. Stacks based on their current HP up to the Halo stack limits. Halo, stats up. Healing taken minus 25%. Unstackable at the end of the round takes the inflictor's attack times 4% of damage. Genesis damage. Is Genesis damage true damage, I'm assuming? Stackable up to 30 times. Multiple stacks of Halo are regarded as one negative status. Removes 50% of the stacks when triggered. Omega IDK, I just know if I mitigate my salt and soda intake, I should be. You can probably have like diet soda. Although I don't know if that's better. Actually, I don't think it is better. Because no hate, but like I feel like most people you see drinking diet soda are like the fattest people. I mean, I'm one to talk, dude. I drink it too. Yes, player 2. You already have Nautica though. Okay, so you're saying no. 67 on Mary, dude. Mary Rismas was like 3 months ago. Cooper, you're so behind. Well, like a month ago. Blaze through the lens. A one target attack deals 200% mental damage when attacking if the target has less than 20 stacks of Halo, or there is only one target present. Inflict 4 stacks of Halo on every target. Otherwise, inflict Halo on every other enemy equal to 50% of the target's stacks of Halo. So, oh, I see. So her whole gimmick is he just applies these Halo stacks to the enemies and basically does like a burn damage, so to speak, with the Halo. Omega, anyway, I'm gonna shower. Omega, have a great shower, dude. I hope it's not a cold one. Very good sub DPS. Self buff gains 3 stacks of vision. Vision is the accumulation count of lingering glow required to cast this Destined Doom is reduced by 50. Unstackable minus 1 stack upon casting Destined Doom and Dispel. I'm making PvZ on Scratch. Can you actually do that? Is Scratch sophisticated enough of a programming language to let you do that? Lingering Glow is cumulative lingering glow whenever an enemy is inflicted with burn or Halo. Fewer enemies there are, the more lingering glow is accumulated. And then Destined Doom is her ultimate, right? Yeah, that's her ultimate. I'm assuming that's her ultimate. Wait, what's Destined Doom? Is that not her ultimate? No, this is her ultimate, right? That's confusing. Afterglow is based on burn. So this is like another ability that she can trigger with her by stacking Lingering Glow. I'm making a map of PvZ in Scratch, not PvZ 2. Oh, PvZ is more simplistic, so that would make sense. It's easier to recreate that in that as opposed to PvZ 2, which has had way more complex maps. Destined Doom, as stack deals 500% mental damage to all enemies. Deals an additional 500% mental damage to every enemy with the highest Halo stacks. For every stack of vision held, this follow-up attack gains incantation might plus 1%. Accounts up to 20 stacks. Enchantments from each emanation crystal. Oh my god, this thing is like holy power creep, huh? This is a new character, isn't it? I don't know, John. I'm not sure if I want to pull for her. I mean, what else do they have in the store? Who's this girl? Anjonala? Yes, says John. Cooperling of Angry Birds. Dude, do people still play Angry Birds? I feel like that's like really old. Interwoven Dreams. Pull Anjo if you want. Oh, is that what you say? Is that how you say her name? Anjo? Anjonala? You're old? Dude, I remember when Angry Birds came out, dude. It was like in 2010 or something when I was like in middle school. Or not middle school, high school. Self-channel, both Anjo, Nala, and her bound ally enter channeling status and cannot act for 1 round. At the start of the next round, the bound ally loses HP times 50%. Current HP times 50% HP and cast their ultimate. Then Anjo Nala casts her own ultimate. Mass attack deals. Oh, I see. It's like a hyper beam from Pokemon. It basically channels and fires, or I guess a reverse hyper beam. I guess a solar beam. I also remember that. Angry Birds. I mean, that still exists. It's still a thing. It's just not that popular anymore. I don't think. Inflicts 2 random effects from a collection of debuffs on all enemies, then deals 500% mental damage to all enemies. For every type of next status held among all enemies, attack deals an additional 60% mental damage. That's kind of interesting. Oh, that's her ultimate, I see. One target attack deals 180% mental damage, inflicts titillated for 2 rounds on the target hit. Also, if Naanho is in him status, reduce him's remaining duration by 1 round. Him channels for 7 rounds. When the channel ends, cast Angel's Temptation. Angel's Temptation. Mass attack inflicts titillated on all enemies, then deals 150% mental damage. If this incantation is casted after a hymn has completed its channeling, the inflicted titillated changes to captivated instead, deal an additional 250% mental damage. Oh, cannot act. Attack minus 10% grants equal amount of attack to Anho. So she's got like crowd control too. She's got like basically a stun mechanic. She can stun enemies by making them titillated. What's her last one? Twin Phantoms, self-channels, enters him status for 7 rounds. When the channel ends, cast Angel's Temptation. When can't do this incantation, if Anho is already in him status, then reduce the duration of him by one. Okay. Honestly, this character seems more interesting than Beryl. Like, her abilities seem like more, like they're more, they could be used in more, like, wombo combos. Pull her if you want. I don't mind pulling her, dude. She looks interesting. I like her kit. It's intriguing to me. It's not like straight DPS or straight burn. It's got like, she got like a channeling mechanic, and then like it channels for 7 rounds. And she can cast her ultimate, and she can cast another guy's ultimate too. She has one of the best mechanic designs if you want. Yeah, I agree with that. I would agree with that. At least that I've seen so far in this game. Yeah, let's pull for her. I don't mind doing that. Let's pull for Anko. Okay, so I probably will pull until I have, like... I'll probably pull until pity. What's the pity in this game again? I forget. Is it like 70 or 100? 50% of 6-star character. 50% of 6-star characters to get her? What are the other 50% odds? Oh, God. Pity in this banner is unsure. Oh, okay. So it looks like... Yeah, okay. That's right. Alright, well, let's just do it. I'll probably pull... I won't waste more than, like, 100 pulls on this. Yeah, I probably won't do more than 100 pulls. So, yeah. So 100 is our max. So until my bunnies hit 0, then we'll stop. Aww. Oh, only 3 stars. Only 3 stars? Seriously? At least I got more cassettes. Hold on, I gotta max the
puppy.
don't I have to max their freaking potentials if I wanna get like more cassettes off this? Elliot, what's up, dude? Can I send you a cool video? Elliot, sure, dude. You might have to wait a little bit for me to watch it though.
You're right on time.
This is about as unlucky as you can get. Temple. Oh god, okay. That doesn't make me feel good. Yeah, most of these are already maxed. That I made sure. Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Portrait. Alright, yeah, let me get these portraits, because if you get more portraits, then you get, like, bonus items if you pull them again, right? If you max their portrait. Portrait.
Okay, my lord. You're too kind.
No portrait. Portrait. I think that's the last one. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. There's way more.
Nice to meet you.
Portrait.
You better really.
I don't know if these were already here from before or if I just pulled them just now. These might have already been here.
Oh, it's you. Two gentlemen.
No portrait, no portrait, no portrait. Ooh, portrait, nice. Hey, forward 2001. Pretzel, we don't talk about 2001. 2001 is off limits. Yeah, that's fine, Elliot. Alright, I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, looks like the rest of these are their resonance level ups as opposed to potential level ups.
Greetings. I'm so glad to have you here.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's do another temple. Let's do another temple, shall we? Okay, this is 20 pulls. 20 pulls, here we go. Ooh, was that a 6-star? Aw, no 6-star. No 6-star on that one, that's lame. Alright, let's go to 30. Did something happen in 2001? You know, a lot of people say that 2001 is when the 90s ended, and I kind of feel like that's true. Kind of based on like how I remember it. I feel like that's kind of true. Oh man. More 3-stars. Still nothing, dude. Alright, let me get these potentials maxed again. Okay, cool.
So nice to meet you.
Sweet. Anyone else? Did I get anyone else? Nope, 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 nope. Sort of makes sense, that's why we fully transitioned to a new era. Yeah, but there was like still like a vibe. Like even in like the year 2000, people still had like a 90s vibe. But it all came crashing down after September 11th. I mean, I was only like 5 or 6 at the time, so I mean, how would I remember? But I think I remember that too. I remember that vibe. Even as a 6-year-old, I remember that. If you can believe it or not. Okay, nothing to do. Let's keep going, shall we? Okay, this is gonna be 30. Oh wait, no, 40. This is gonna be 40, sorry. Ooh, yummy yummy in my tummy. Ah, still nothing, man. That's like the same characters I got already, dude. What the hell? I'm getting really unlucky here. What is this banner called? Longing for Innocence? Lizard Babe is a baddie. Wait, where's the poll count? I have insane delay. Yeah, Elliot. Elliot, are you like your dad's house? Did you say your like dad's house is like crappy Wi-Fi or something? Wait, there's no record on this one. Longing for Innocence? Wait, am I like, I can't go, I think that it's not even on here, dude. Oh wait, yes, never mind, I'm blind. Wait, it says no records! Why does it say no records? It says, oh, They're refreshed every 30 minutes. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna be able to see it then. Alright, well, here's 50. 50 pulls, here we go. Alright, no 5-star, no 6-star there, I don't think. Dang it, man. My mom's house is the one with crappy Wi-Fi. Oh, I thought it was your dad's house, sorry. Or maybe your aunt's house. Hey, there's somebody in this game called Click, too. What the heck? And he's got a camera. Male Click?
The puppy expressed
Oh,
his
man.
loneliness. He may
Can I max any potentials here?
if possible.
Copycat? I mean, this game did come out. This come out 4 years after Arknights did, so this is like Reverse 1999 is the Digimon is the Digimon to Pokemon of Arknights. Potential here.
So nice to meet you.
Alright, that's it. Alright, nothing else good there. Bro, I'm not doing so well here. I only have 49 bunnies left. Okay, this is 60 pulls, by the way. 60 pulls. Hey, there we go. There we go. That's a 6-star, right? Hey, okay. Oh my god. I hope it's her, dude. John, if it's not her, I'm just gonna stop pulling, dude. Because I don't want to waste another 60 pulls on this, to be frank. If it's not her, I'm just gonna skip it. Hey, hey, oh my god. Oh no.
Hope it's not too much trouble.
All right, John, we're done. We're done. We're done. I'm sorry.
Find a place to settle with my people. Somewhere we can really call home. Really?
John, we're done pulling for today. Unfortunately, we didn't get what we were looking for. Fatutu, dude, but I already have Fatutu. In fact, I already have my Fatutu at like portrait level 2, I'm pretty sure. Well, not what I wanted, man. Not what I wanted. Can you watch the video? What's the video about? Is it about Reverse 1999? Well, there's Fatutu. Portrait level up.
Good to have you here.
This is already a better result. Shell necklace, so I can basically get a portrait level 2. Shell necklace, the number of times required to trigger unmendable cracks from deploying or retrieving spirit shells is decreased to 5. Okay. Damn, bro, lost a lizard baddie and got some homeless lost child. Pretzel, she's a Timu Moana. That's what I call her. She's Timu Moana. Omori? Oh. Wait, it's not that video about Omori you showed me before, is it? Her P2's very good. You already threw in 70 pulls. Better consider carefully. I mean, dude, if there's no pity, I'm going to be dumping another... I don't have another 70 pulls, dude. I have like another 60 pulls, and that's it. I literally don't have 70 more pulls to drop on this banner. Here, well, I got her to P2. Might as well up her resonance, huh? Not the same video. It's actually gameplay of me playing. Oh, how long is it? Ooh, I can get her resonance level 7. Ooh. Better stop here just in case. Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna be broke. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I can like get her resonance to like level 10. Jesus Christ. Nah, I'm gonna save that because there's some other characters I wanna save for. Below 1 minute. You need to get resonance level 10. Okay, hold on. Let me watch. Elliot has been waiting for his video to be played. Elliot, sure, dude. Let me just play your video. It's really short. All right, slight detour. Let me watch Elliot's video. It's about Omori. I don't really play Omori. Isn't Omori just Undertale, but like not as good? All right, here we go. Also, there's no sound, by the way. I'm not a big fan of the art style. Dude, I can't even tell what's happening. What is happening, dude? I can't, are they fighting a boss? What is going on here? God, what the frick? I can see your phone, dude. I can see your YouTube notifications. I just did a nuke for no reason. Okay, Elliot, thanks for sharing, man. I don't, frankly, I don't play Omori, and I don't know anything about it. What engaging gameplay? Tell me about it. It's almost as engaging as Undertale. I got 2 L shapes here I can fill in this spot with. Let's see, I got, critical rate plus 3%, damage bonus plus 2% damage reduction. Nah, I don't really care about damage on this character. I want, like, healing buffs. Do I have any good healing buffs? Hey, what's up, V? How's it going, man? What's up, V-face? Attack plus 2.5%, reality defense, mental defense. I might get that one. Critical damage taken. The rest of these are pretty bad. I mean, the only thing I could see that's even decent would be like the damage bonus. Damage taken reduction 1.5%. I would take that. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't take that. It doesn't fit. I gotta take this one. Or, hold on. Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do that? Oh, I got an idea. What's this? It's called Reverse 1999, dude. You should play it. It's really fun. Critical damage plus 3% damage taken reduction. Yeah, I'll get that. And then I'll get a square. I'll get the square. So the square gives me reality defense plus 2.5% and mental defense 2.5%. And attack plus 2.5. I'll take that. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that. That's good. Are we building a brain? Yeah, we kind of are. And it's complete. Number 1 priority now should be getting Resonance level 10, not compromising in limited space. I mean, do I really get that much more space in level 10 though? There's some other characters I want to level up their Resonance though. Hey, Fluffy, what's up, dude? Happy Monday, man. You get 7x7. Isn't that what I have? Isn't that what I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 6x6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see. So I have 6x5. Okay, not 7x7. Okay. I gotcha. There's some other characters I do want to get on max though. I don't want to start with Fatutu. Pretzel, what is your favorite game? Says Elliot. Probably Arknights. Or maybe I don't know. I better ask him. Do get done with work for the day. Smash the last rotating map. Max score. Nice. Wait, what does max score mean to you? Scuffed but done. You should prioritize a few of them. Yeah. Not all of them at once. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, dude, I've been like slowly leveling up my 6-star or my 6 stars because I don't have the mats to level them up all at once because like I have up to 37 Sonetto, Fatutu up. The rest of these are Insight 2. The rest of them are not because I just don't have the mats for it. I waste all my mats just getting them leveled up. All the tags? All the tags? Isn't that like something crazy like 800 points or something? Who are you prioritizing now? I don't know, maybe Ezio. Ezio's good, right?
Oh, hey.
Good for you, sweetheart.
Alrighty. The map, the last rotating map, not the main map. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, the rotating maps only go up to like 200 or something, right? I'm too potato brain to do the main map max. I mean, you can just follow a guide too. That's what I would do, honestly. Can I buy some more tiles for my island? Can I buy some more tiles for my island? I don't have any more trees. I have like these birthday tiles. I don't really want these birthday tiles, honestly. Nah. Nice. No, not that one. Give me this one. Credit cards are weird, man. Credit cards, yes. Why? Did you lose yours? Did you get a new credit card? Pretzel, did they up your credit limit? You can now spend like $20,000 with your MasterCard. I'll take that. I'm almost out of trees though. I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna run out of slots. I don't want to use the birthday ones. The birthday island tiles are really tacky. I don't want to use those. No, I upgraded it and I actually raised my FICO score. Wait, what? How do you upgrade a credit card? Like you got a better one? Who are you prioritizing now? Probably Ezio, honestly. Yeah, probably Ezio. I would say Ezio, yeah. Yeah, upgraded from gold to platinum. Wait, do you get cash back on that? Don't? Why not, dude? I love Ezio. Ezio's already outdated, bro. John, he just came out like 6 months ago. What are you talking about? He's already outdated. He literally just came out like 6 months ago. I don't like how all the snow tiles are like industrial. I wish they were like not so industrial. But he's already outdated. Okay, so who do I get instead? Who do I prioritize instead? Alright, I'm just gonna put these all over here. I don't really care. They look kind of bad in my opinion because they're like, they have like just a bunch of tractors on them. Nautica, Semmelweis. I can get Nautica leveled up, I guess. Or Sentinel. Sentinel's good too. Yeah, Sentinel's kind of like another type of Ezio too. I already have a tent. I don't have a cashback card, so I have Mario card, so I get more points per dollar spent plus higher limit. You got a Mario card? Oh, you get points for like planes and hotel stays and stuff, I'm guessing. That's pretty good too. Alright, I think I'm done here. Alright, let me save this and just get out of here. Saving. Yeah, so basically cashback but for vacation stuff. Yeah, there's people, I've been watching videos, or I've seen videos of before online of people that they use those credit cards and they can basically take like free vacations. Or have like 90% of their vacation paid for. It's kind of crazy. I wouldn't mind a free vacation. Of course, of course you have to spend a lot of money with the card too to get that, so. Okay, should we do let's do chapter 7. Enough lollygagging. Let's continue with chapter 7, shall we? Chapter 7 it is. We left off on stage 12. I gotta do this little side story thing. The value is better than cashback substantially, but its modalities obviously very limited. That's true, but I don't know. It's also really satisfying to get like cash back, and you can just like apply that to your like statement balance, and just like oh yes, I can like take $50 off or something my statement balance. That's really satisfying to me too. That's why I use cashback cards. Bang! In the distance, something falls. The cup drains. The wine, tired. The cup drains the wine. Tired eyes dry out the sun. Everyone clings to the remaining days. The body speaks to its guest. Who builds also uses the same hand to destroy, to peel open the rock walls. The scar is a perfect circle, a death tied with a knot. Thus, the end. Only it remains the wilderness. Everything extraneous. Swarming in, just like they talk about at a bottom sky. I have no idea what any of that meant, sorry. The Wave Art, Part 13. Hey, they reused this background. I remember this background from an earlier chapter.
Order to attack. What's taking so long? The island is just across the bay. We have men, weapons, supplies, everything. Just give us order and we will take to shore.
This card lasts until 2036. What the hell? Were you serious? That's a 10-year-old card? Dude, mine expires like next year. What the hell? That's crazy. Why? No, you must have read that wrong. There's no way.
Check out these bad boys. Anti-Arcanum weapons courtesy of the American from that Walden place.
Anti-Arcanum weapons? Courtesy of the American from that Walden place? Walden? Walmart? No, I'm dead ass. Oh, maybe it's because like you're like a long-term customer or something. That's crazy. A card that lasts 10 years? Jesus Christ.
That creep just doesn't sit right with me. He's got that Arcanus stink about him. But his technology's solid and we needed it. We've got to get ahead of the Serbs and the Greeks.
This army has been stationed here for a long time, perhaps a little bit too long. The soldiers, stranded and demoralized by their failed landing, face days of uncertainty without orders while politicians bicker. They are left to heat their food meal by meal, watching their chances slip away.
Relax, Georgie. Leave the decisions to the big shots. I'm sure they'll just hug out the differences in the meeting room or something. Besides, you saw the monsters on that island. Can't speak for everyone here, but I don't want to die.
No, I'm tripping. That was the ATM card. The credit card is 2031. That's still like 5 years. Mine only lasts like 3 years, I think.
Screw the negotiations. Screw the committee.
Wait, what's an ATM card? Oh, like a debit card?
Wants to find the island, not the Austrians or the Germans.
He grumbles and picks up a monocular backup, straining to catch another glimpse of the island across the waters. The sea is tranquil, as it often is this time of year. The water sparkles under the golden sun, stretching to the horizon without an island in sight.
Damn, those Arcanists have gone into hiding again.
I don't know. I see an island right there. I don't know what you're looking at. The sky does look trippy, though. A debit card that lasts 10 years is still pretty impressive.
I swear I could see it from here yesterday.
Oh, did you get one of those? Did you get one of those fancy wallets that block RFID scanning so people can't like steal your credit card? We should get one of those. Birds? He blinks, unsure if his eyes are tricking him.
Are those bird-like creatures leaving in droves?
Sure looks like it to me. His words barely catch anyone's attention. A new poker game is underway on the supply crate. A radio, a couple of beers, and a game of poker. A rare moment of enjoyment. Who could ask for more?
Georgie, brother, leave them be. Come, play with us. George?
The soldier does not hear his name. He grips the monocular tightly, his mouth contorting as he mutters.
What a good opportunity this is. It's too good to pass up. We've got to act now.
The drop of vibrant paint slides down his cheek and lands on the ground with a splatter.
We will claim what is ours. This island belongs to us. It's in our territory and we were the first to find it. Why shouldn't it be ours?
He's going crazy. The card players pause, gawking at the paint sliding down each other's faces, unaware that their own faces are melting as well. In the silence, the only sound that fills the air is the static of the radio.
The Austro-Hungarian Empire has officially declared war on Serbia. Russia is mobilizing in support of Serbia. Germany demands Russia to stop mobilizing at once. Germany is mobilizing. France is mobilizing.
The street has turned into a canvas of mesmerizing hues. The colorful paints swirl and burst, creating one spiral after another. It's almost like the stage set off a twisted carnival.
Father, Mother, Albert, Ilsa! Open the door. It's important. You have to listen to me.
She pounds on the door, but as soon as she makes contact, the door softens and melts like butter. She trips through the door but quickly recoils at the horrors inside. The art and specimens, once delicate and exquisite, now resemble a jumble of spilled paint.
No. No. This can't be. Albert?
So with a glimmer of hope, she carefully calls out to hear her brother.
Clara, it's odd to see you so flustered. What's the matter?
The familiar voice brings immense relief to her
I'm
heart.
to the business school. We'll talk when I get back.
Albert picks up a hat and adjusts the brim. The pin on the hat, Vingler's shop, shimmers in the dim light. Thank goodness he seems to be fine. He's still the reliable brother she remembers, the family pride in his sharp three-piece suit. What am I looking at? Is he melting to... Oh, he's dead. Bro, why is everybody dying? Oh, he's not dead. Never mind, hold on.
Business school. But...
Wait, is he dying?
Didn't you swear to never go back? Ever since your human classmate shot your arm in a duel. Wait, what happened to your arm?
He turns around and Kakani could finally see. Half of his suit is covered in colors, paint trailing down his face and pooling at his feet. An arm of flowing colors is attached to his body like a mismatched puzzle piece.
Oh, Ethan. Yes, he wounded me. He had to prove his standing to the Brotherhood. There was no other way. But that's in the past. He gave me his arm, so now we're even.
He raises his left hand to show her the blade. Streaks of blood still on it. You're running out of time on CC. Well, when does it end? On Friday? Thursday? Friday? I thought I had like at least another few days to go. Can you turn the volume up? Should already be max, sure. Yeah, honestly, I've been prioritizing getting the Hoshi medal set more than CC. Yeah, so I don't know. I would give me like less than a 50% chance that I'll get the medal set for CC. Hoshi event reruns, CC doesn't? Oh, true. Oh, alright, I'll try to prioritize that, especially on Thursday. CC's is a bigger flex too. Yeah, I guess. I can just follow a guide for CC. I guess I could follow a guide for every kind of content, but especially for CC, I feel like it's much easier to follow a guide because it does just one stage. He casually tosses it aside, letting it clatter onto the darkness and disappear into the swirls of colors. John, let me know if that volume is to your liking or if it's still too low. Albert grabs his walking stick, his new arm dangling lifelessly at his side.
I have to go. I have to find Johnson, Raymond, and Herbert. That little rascal pushed Ilsa into the fountain. We have a score to settle. Take care, Clara.
He strides past her and hails a carriage.
No, Albert, don't go!
She wants to stop the carriage, but it's unaffected by her efforts, like everything else in this place. A set of footsteps approach from behind.
The storm syndrome is spreading, Doctor. Stay any longer, you'll be infected too.
Okay, so that's what this is. This is storm syndrome. Okay, I was confused what was causing everybody to melt in paint. So how come they're not affected? How come Marcus and the other chick aren't affected?
Please, leave with me.
Back, but not for long. Omega, I hope you had a good shower, man. They already explained earlier? What, did they cast? I thought they didn't figure out the defensive spell yet. The trembling ground interrupts her. I DM'd you a really easy guide for the main CC map. How easy is really easy to you, Pretzel? I feel like your definition of really easy and mine are vastly different. That's why people try to swallow gold in 1929. Yeah, it's the storm sickness. Okay, so it takes different forms. So it's not the same every time. So that was what my question was. I was wondering if the storm sickness is different symptoms every time it happens. So like in 1929 they were eating gold, but this time they're all melting in paint colors. So it's different per instance. Okay, it's always different. Okay, I wasn't sure. See, I haven't played this game long enough to know that, so that was my question. 4 operators, 5 stars, 6 stars. What are we dealing with here, Pretzel? It took me a solid 10 minutes to open a bottle of melatonin. Reason for melatonin is because I have trouble sleeping. Melatonin, isn't that the stuff that like makes your hair darker? White pro-war pamphlets litter the ground, like snowflakes being absorbed into the mire of I can't say that word. Effervescent paints. There we go. The city is bursting with unrelenting energy, like a speeding chariot or a twirling powder keg. John, the syndrome is the embodiment of the desires of the era. Oh. I guess that makes sense. The gold from 1929, greed. I guess here they like to paint, or they like art. They're very artsy-fartsy. No, makes you go to sleep. Oh, okay. Melatonin. Is it like a chewing tablet or something? They're 6 stars. Is Wizadel in that roster? She better be.
The sign bell in the parade. Is that... Oh.
Aurora?
I just met her at the coffee house last week. We were talking about her wedding. Watch out, Doctor!
A sign crashes to the ground beside them. Rage-filled citizens are tearing the streets apart. Even the handles of the roadside benches are yanked off and made into weapons. There's 6 stars, no whiz, but there are like 5 open deployment slots left for you to use whoever to assist. Honestly, considering I'm basically like running out of time here, I probably will go for it. Yeah, honestly, probably. I'll probably just follow guides to finish off the CC. I mean, I'm almost done with the Hoshi event. I just need to the Hoshi event. I just need to finish the dude. I just need to do the stupid mini game in the last S stage. I didn't realize you had to do the stupid mini game to get the medal set. I was like, oh god, I've been skipping this. The fervent protesters consume all who come across it, forcing them to participate with no option to decline. Yeah, I know, dude. That's what I noticed as soon as I saw that medal yesterday. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. There's no way I'm gonna be able to, and the medal set requires you to get so much like of the whatever points you get from it. It's like 170,000 points or something.
This is bad. They have lost their minds.
Yeah, they're going crazy, dude.
We have to get out of here.
Dude, I would have left like half an hour ago. I don't know what you're still doing there. Ooh, battle time. All right. I'm gonna stop using Nautica soon because I feel like she just makes everything. She just trivializes everything, and makes the game not fun by being like too easy, making it too easy. Yeah, I'm gonna stop using Nautica soon. Just like only bring her out for the bosses, maybe.
Resection and build the hidden. Agreed. Our victory comes in a tide of blood. This is now. Trust me, it won't hurt. The enemy is at peace. Shall be
Wait, did I not counter?
a shot hit.
I just realized I didn't counter.
Don't waste your time.
I didn't counter with Nautica. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Taking a peek inside. I hope you like a splash of red. Down. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Now is the time for repentance.
And he's dead. Ooh, that's good damage right there. Ooh, almost. Aw, we almost killed them. So close. Oh, never mind. They had 2 waves. Dude, Sentinel, I feel like does more damage than freaking Nautica sometimes. Alright, well, they're dead.
Le destin est une gargouille.
Cleansing their thoughts.
Just do Sentinel ultimate and then Nautic attack. Just have Nautic attack twice.
Target leur
Or no, sorry, we'll have Sentinel
Et
attack
que la
twice.
fenêtre sonne pour toi.
Does Sentinel ability do splash damage? Because if it does, then we can just kill them both in one shot. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, it does splash damage. We're good, we're fine.
This way, Doctor. We have to go back to your clinic. The Special Operations Squad will meet us there.
The young investigator holds up the doctor's hand, determined to do her duty. But the doctor halts her step and droops her head, looking dejected.
Marcus, you once said that there was another way to make things right. And then you did your part, as I did mine. But now, after all that's happened, please tell me, what's the point of us trying?
What do you mean?
Will we save them in time? Is there any chance that we can turn things around?
He struggles to hold back a sob. The roaring crowd fades into the distance, and the ring road of yesterday is now but a distant memory, never to be relived.
The ritual you acquired, the one you said could save everyone. Is it working now?
Doesn't look like it.
Let me in.
The floor in Laplace's corridor has lost its clean, silvery sheen. Dockings and his slobbering mud certainly played a major role in the destruction. The guards used every cleaning orb in their inventory to restore even a hint of its original glory. A pair of angry feet stomp across the floor, ignoring their colleagues' attempts to stop them. Enigma adds more muddy footprints without hesitation.
I have just one question. Why hasn't the project stopped yet?
What's that thing on his shoulder? His outcry elicits a reaction. The door to the director's office flings open, and an angry figure storms out.
Adler Hoffman, you have been removed from the team. You're not authorized to be here. You have violated
The LSCC safety management regulations? I brought them with me. You're welcome.
He throws a hefty manual right onto his former leader's face.
If you cared about the regulations as much as you claim, you'd know that none of what's happening aligns with its guidelines. Even the head of Laplace has no authority to continue the experiment under these circumstances.
Before he can continue, his ex-leader sharply cuts him off.
Get out of my face, Adler. I don't have time for this. We're in a state of war. Every participant has signed an informed consent form. If you are not part of this project, please leave immediately. We only have 18 hours until the storm. This is it. The first time we've made such a breakthrough in all 9 storms.
No, there's only been 9 storms? Interesting. Bro, Taco Bell app just dropped me $5 off a $15 order. I'm gonna $15? Wait, what did you buy?
Your sister gave up her
Dude,
life
now I
to
want
take us
Taco
this
Bell.
far.
Hope you're happy.
I hope you don't need me to remind you that.
Nothing. It just appeared in my rewards. Oh. Oh, I see. I thought you were like going to like. I thought you were like gonna go check out and you just like randomly took $5 off or something. Fire rage ignites in his hazel eyes. A deafening void engulfs the space as Ulrich realizes his verbal blunder.
Yes, she made the ultimate sacrifice, hoping that it would lead to a breakthrough. But instead, death continues to rise.
Indeed.
How can you let this go on?
He turns ahead, shoving Ulrich aside with his elbow. Jesus Christ. Ulrich's head slams against the wall, ferro fluid shifting erratically
I
inside.
demand to know why the experiment is still going!
He starts working on the padlock in the door. Nothing's going to stop him from breaking through today. The alarm goes off. Ulrich struggles to his feet again, against the wall, a hand up to his head.
Don't we have enough crazies around here? Madame Lucy has important things to do. She has no time for you. Go cry to your therapist, human.
Important? What could be possibly more important than this right now? What happened to the humanitarian ideals of the Foundation? Are we now under the tyranny of machines? What's this important thing she's got to do? Reading the paper? Sipping on oil and charging up in a 230-volt bath?
He cracks his code, pushing Ulrich's arms aside. Enigma forces his way into the room. The room is completely dark. A piston spins at his feet. I already have my time off cleared for Low World is to peak. Wait, they already announced the dates and everything? No way. I didn't know they announced them that far in advance.
Welcome.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound very good. Battle time? Ooh, did we fight Lucy in this chapter? No way. Isn't Lucy a playable character? Why would you fight her, though? Look at this mirror, dear.
This mirror, dear. There's a sizable stain on it. Yes, it is. Maybe its owner meant to break it so that the stain would be thoroughly removed. Now the stain is gone. And the owner has a collection of little mirrors. She must have accidentally left this one behind. A lady with great ambitions and an unconscious charm. A lady who wishes to make the rest of the world accept who she is, and has suggested that many others... Her brother, on the contrary, hopes to be taken in. In his attempt to act like everyone else, he lost an arm in a duel. If you ask me, dear, I'd say they're very alike. Equally lonely. The brother and sister are a mirror image of each other. She's often repulsed by the sight of him, unable to reconcile herself with all that he reminds her of.
I basically have 4 straight long weekends pre-taken off so that I can adapt accordingly to guarantee I get the weekend off I need to in advance. Wait a minute. You can wait. So you're requesting like 4 weekends in a row off, like but longer weekends, like Friday and Monday off each time? Can you do that? That's crazy. They let you do that?
Now the brother has found his missing arm, along with his long-lost dignity. The surgery that the sister had been hoping would be done on this world has finally started. But all of a sudden... As I said, despite their differences in approach, the brother and sister are mirror images of one another. But now the mirror is broken. I hope she can make it through the 7 years of bad luck.
Poor thing.
Poor thing. There's no way around it.
Yeah, they do, because they know I'm the only one taking off when the time comes. This was a hilariously long discussion with HR. Are you serious? No way. No way you actually explained to them what you were trying to do. That'd be hilarious. I wish I was there to listen to it. I 100% did. No way. I wish I could have been there to see that. It was hilarious. Dude, it's not till like November. You're planning like excessively ahead, Pretzel. I would have waited like till at least 6 months till it was gonna happen. But I don't plan very far ahead, so. The piston rotates on the floor like a toy top.
I am not in a suitable form to receive a guest.
Oh, what does that mean?
Simone, can you put me back in my body?
Her assistant rushes over and puts her in her robot body.
I feel much better. Thank you.
What happened to her face?
Oh, you have even put on a face for me. How sweet of you. I have noticed your icy gaze, Researcher Adler. You are yearning to correct the logic of this place. Well, I only said that to Simone out of courtesy. In reality, whichever body I am put into makes no difference to me.
Her ill-timed explanation annoys him even more.
The experiment, ma'am. Why hasn't it stopped? Are you going to pretend that nothing's happened? That no one died? Could it be that you and Ulrich, the awakened, being the tin cans you are, have no regard for actual lives?
Adler Hoffman, I will not warn you again.
Ulrich storms back into the room with two guards, ready to throw him out at any moment.
Relax, Adler. You are led by a biased opinion because you lack critical information. A common defect in all cognitive processes. I believe you will shift to a more rational perspective.
What does
once
Leo
you
have
receive
face?
sufficient
I don't know why she has a
information
face. I think
on the
sometimes
subject.
he's like has the mask on, and sometimes when they remove the mask, he's got like a digital face on her head, which I don't know why. I mean, why would you need a face? I guess. Why would you need breasts for that matter?
A more rational perspective?
The human known for his logical thinking responds with an overwhelming amount of feeling.
We are humans, not machines.
Extra data storage,
We are not
100%. Oh
expendable
my
parts.
god. Oh my god. I guess you could. Helps with cooling to have it semi-external. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is getting PG. This is getting rated R, actually. Oh my god. We're humans, not machines. We're not expendable parts.
I have plenty of reasons to question your decisions. Your excessive insistence on this experiment could be a sign of uncontrollable behavior, a trait commonly seen in arcanists.
The experiment has been cancelled everywhere. Except for this very room.
What?
The robot flashes a smile as if anticipating the man to be pleased with their response.
As you and researcher Medicine Pocket have said, the ritual is beyond the limits of almost everyone here. The side effects will kill them before the ritual can even take effect. The first wave was inevitable. Dora had pressed send before she disintegrated. We only managed to halt the subsequent transmissions and evacuate the unaffiliated staff. We kept only a few arcanists on the team, and each has signed the consent form.
Mutual consent, the bloody form again.
Forgive me, ma'am, but I have to use your argument against you. You too are guided by a biased opinion, an overly optimistic one. Because you have failed to properly assess the risks involved. We have suffered enough misfortunes just by uttering a few syllables of the incantation. We've talked about the limit of things before. You should know better and ask the rest of the team to quit the experiment. Your insistence will only bring calamity upon calamity on our people for nothing.
The researcher fights to stay calm, reiterating his views that he already shouted in the hallway. Ulrich begins his retort, but the director simply nods in agreement.
You might be right. But how is being right going to help us?
Huh?
She grins, trying for a warm, gentle smile, but it comes across as anything but. Anyone despised that face every time she tried to show a hint of humanity. It only served to highlight how different she was from everyone else.
You spoke of the limit. And I am surprised that it is you who brought it up.
Anyone pauses for a second, not sure if she's being sarcastic.
The physical appearance of humans has remained relatively unchanged since the Neolithic era, but their thoughts and civilization continued to evolve and underwent significant transformations. The achievements that humanity enjoys today were not given to the species by any one person with godlike powers, but were the result of the collective efforts of all human beings. Limits and boundaries must be pushed, or there would never have been room for development. There is no reason to believe that the limit cannot be challenged, especially when we already have the tools to do so.
Okay.
We must make progress happen.
Grandiose lies.
Lies?
Oh crap, he forgot about her excellent hearing.
We have no choice but to go beyond that limit. If we do not break away from the storm, there is no future for us, let alone progress. We need to first determine all the side effects as a priority. This important step will help us compile data and eliminate the effects so our colleagues can use the ritual safely.
We first need to determine all the side effects as a priority. How would you test that? You're gonna sacrifice people?
And who will try it this time, Madam Lucy? You're not going to test the side effects as the cost of lives, are you?
Probably.
No. Thanks to Ulrich, we stumbled upon a breakthrough. You are right. It is time to send the other Arcanists home. Only the Awakened are needed here.
Well, the Awakened are needed here? What does that mean? What does Awakened mean? Human experimentation, my favorite. Yeah. Ignoring the ethical implications.
The Awakened.
The tungsten wire glows faintly red in the dark. The room is then lit.
The power is back, Mom. We are ready to resume.
It will take time to properly explain. Please wait, Adler. We have yet to reach an agreement.
What? Are you experimenting? Here?
Ignoring his surprise, Lucy sits down on the iron bench. Wires of various sizes are attached to her body. The instrument comes to life to the piston's rhythm, faithfully recording every change in the robot. Her slightest movements to arcane fluctuations. Nothing goes unnoticed. Oh, is she gonna do the experiment?
La Unwa.
Oh yeah, she is. Well, she's not even a human, though.
Wait, she's reciting it?
Frozen in place by the scene, he looks around the room in disbelief.
She's read the reports, right? She was there when Dora broke into pieces.
Rarely does her back curl. The usual cheerful expression on her face has changed to one of unease. Something is amiss. A hunk of metal should not feel pain. They should have no flesh, no nerves. But if she is in agony, what could be the cause of such torment? Will she break apart too, like those people? The ominous curse has set its sight on its prey. It watches almost like Zeus on a mountaintop, ready to unleash a lightning on the mortals who dare to steal fire.
No. Simone, I cannot continue.
The most primal instinctual fear. This is the first time he's ever heard her emotions pour out so raw.
You fools! Don't just stand there! Stop her! Now!
Panic and horror twist in his stomach. He has an irresistible urge to rip out the wires and put an end to her torture.
Who's going to lead us if she also turns into a pile of scraps?
Stay where you are, Enigma.
Ulrich's voice, full of animosity, comes from behind.
You insisted on being here. You demanded to see this. Don't bring your pathetic, narrow-minded humanitarian values in here and tell us what to do. What do you know about us?
Simone leans over her.
You can do it, madam. This is just part of the established procedures. Just a few more syllables, madam, and it will be over.
Established procedures.
Now, how can you have an established procedure for something that's never been done before? Fear ebbs away a little bit as she repeats those words. That are kind of... I don't like it. It's not as detailed as the other one.
Fear.
It's not as detailed as her main artwork. It's done. No, she's not gonna go crazy, is she? A clear, accurate, impeccable read. Right at that moment, the lights in the lab go out.
Was that all, Simone?
Yes.
No one could see her face in the darkness. But Enigma believes it to be a smile.
Good.
A gust of sand rises in the room. Without warning, out of nowhere, it screams through the enclosed darkness. The raging storm engulfs the robot's cold metal body, carrying her away with great force. When the sand subsides, all that remains is an old piston clattering to the ground. Oh. Wait, did she actually die? I guess if you're... can you die if you're a robot? Did she actually disappear? Okay, 15. I'm eating yogurt, if you're wondering, by the way. Until Enigma stumbles back.
Dead.
Oh, she is dead. Okay, I was right. The piston lies motionless on the ground, as lifeless as any other object.
This is what you wanted to show me?
His heart pounds in his ears as he pants, face clenched and slick with sweat.
To watch her utter a curse that's always brought death, only to die in vain? And you just let it happen?
Orich looks at him, his voice poised and steady.
Calm down.
Calm down. She's dead right there. You murderer.
We have already repeated this experiment many times.
Oh. They have? Interesting. So what happens next? Enigma's in disbelief.
Many times? What? You've sent people to their deaths over and over again?
The ferrofluid flows again, forming a shape that Enigma can only interpret as a disdain.
Look at you, Adler, peeing your pants over a curse. The human boy is so scared that he forgot to ask the crucial question.
Maybe they just come back. Maybe they do they utter the incantation and they disappear for like a while and then they just come back after that.
Did the ritual work?
Yeah. How did it work, though?
What do you mean? The curse. The side effects killed her. The experiment failed. Is that not what happened?
No. Triggering the curse and failure are two separate things. I was the first one to recite the incantation, way before Dora.
Triggering the curse and failure are two separate things. I was the first one to recite the... Oh. Oh, interesting.
When I read it aloud, it worked. I felt the warmth of a miraculous blessing on my head. Soft, light as a feather. I told Madame Lucy right away, but as soon as she left the room, the curse hit me, and I began to liquefy.
Oh.
There was no one else in the room. My liquid form had become too insubstantial to push the help button. A long darkness followed. After that, I woke up again in my original primitive form? The way I first came into this world.
What? I'm confused.
Original Primitive form?
The ferrofluid pulsates with which in Ulrich's body language is a nod.
Unlike humans, the awakened have neither flesh nor nerves. We are pieces of consciousness, echoes of a primordial melody that just happen to reside in material objects by chance. With a mind and a body combined, we could talk, learn, think like you do, and perform the experiment and endure the side effects. And this curse, for some reason, cannot affect the primal consciousness that caused our awakening in the first place.
I see.
While human minds dissipate when their tangible bodies are destroyed, our minds reawaken regardless of the changes and destruction of our external bodies.
Oh, okay.
Of course, this was an assumption based on idealized circumstances, and I needed another awakened being who could awaken in different bodies to confirm my theory. That is why I sought out Madame Lucy for cross-verification. The results?
Yes, it was an assumption. You said it yourself. You came back to life this time. But what about the next? Nothing is for sure in Arcanum. What if she never wakes up again? What if she dies for good?
He swats Enigma's hand away.
We know what we are doing, human. Stay out of this. Only the awakened can carry out the experiment. So we must proceed. This has nothing to do with race. It is a sense of duty that every researcher should have possessed when they chose this path. We have to go beyond the limit. Not out of madness, but out of rationality.
Silence fills the room like the beginning of time when there was no sound to be heard. And then slowly the piston starts to spin.
We seem to have replicated effect number 2. And 117 of the Coleman Lab's protective rituals were proven ineffective. Write it down, Simone. This is the 4th time we have seen it. Also, number 45 and 69 are related to it. We need to speed up. This is too slow.
The lights are back on again. The piston is placed into a new body. Being prepared for all possible outcomes requires a significant amount of metal material, but it's essential for data collection and analysis. With a soft hum, the robots turns their heads and looks at Enigma, surprised.
Adler, what are you doing here? I am glad to see you out of your room and working with us again.
No, he's not on the team, Mum. He forced his way in here.
Oh? My apologies. I seem to lose a small amount of data when I reawaken.
It's more than a small amount. She smiles at him, as she always does.
Still, I am glad that you are showing initiative, Adler. Were we supposed to talk?
No. We have nothing more to discuss, ma'am. Ulrich has filled me in on everything. But I still worry whether the experiment's risks were properly assessed.
Assessments will only be assessments. Much is beyond measure when it comes to Arcanum.
It's true.
Perhaps faith plays a more important role here.
Enigma is caught off guard by her words.
I'm surprised it is you talking about faith, ma'am.
It seems we both have the ability to surprise each other.
As they speak, the robot strolls over to her chair and sits back down.
You are right. Assessments could indeed be useful to us. It allows us to know the probabilities of success and failure based on established facts and past experience. But when we find ourselves in uncharted darkness, with no information or past experience to guide us, how are assessments going to help us?
She ponders and stares into the void. Perhaps the experiment did fry some circuits. She's more sentimental than usual.
The only thing we have in such darkness is the unwavering faith to move forward. When the first steam engine whistled, I awoke into this world. At the beginning of this new life, my circuits were charged with a singular primal desire to progress. In the midst of that never-ending whistle, I have watched man build the towers of science and knowledge, and I have watched them unleash chaos and destruction. You too have been lost and deterred, but your engines of progress have never stopped churning. Always move forward, no matter the destination you told yourselves. Until the storm brought everything to a standstill. But this is just a small setback. We are only back to the beginning where we stumble blindly.
Okay.
And this time, I happen to have a cane.
She gives him a tender smile.
No need to worry about me. I will not shut down as long as there is still hope for progress. We have wasted a bit of time on data recovery. Come, Simone. Let us begin the next experiment. I hope to dissolve into paste this time, so we can easily handle it with a Coleman's ritual of transformation.
The human researcher knows that it'd be inappropriate for him to stay here any longer. Gritting his teeth, he moves towards the door, trying his best to leave the horrific scene behind him. Someone is waiting for him by the door.
Seen enough? We know what we are doing, and you are of no help here. It's been the same old story in this place for the past 8 years. When your faith crumbled during the storm, it was us who took over the place and cleaned up after you. It was us who got things back up and running, put coals in the hearth, and blazed a trail when everyone was lost in the dark. I know you may not understand the intricacies of the Arcanum, but please, show some basic respect for our efforts.
That's fair.
Will you do the experiments yourself, Ulrich?
Of course. I am not some emotional, unhelpful little punk.
Instead of his usual witty comeback, Enigma simply shakes his head in slow motion.
Do you still remember Adams?
Sudden question that seems out of place. The ferrofluid quivers. The name seems to unearth memories that have been buried for 8 long years in the confines of this institution.
Adams, Roman, Adolf, Sylvia, Albert, Louise, those who were taken from us by the rain. Melvin, Francis, Caroline, Leopold. They volunteered for the field, but we never heard from them again. Now we have Dora, Richard, Dawkins, and Victor on the list. Life has a wicked sense of humor. My mentor, my classmates, my colleagues. Each of them deserved to live more than me. But they're all gone now. There's only me talking to you. Alive. Useless. Am I going to see your names on that list too, Ulrich?
In this rare moment, he lowers his head, but soon he raises his arm and slaps the man hard on his back.
Spare me the feelings, human. Though I will take back my sarcastic jabs at you, it is not something a leader should do. Madame Lucy talked to me about the importance of teamwork.
He awkwardly pats the human on the shoulder, a clumsy attempt at friendliness.
Go back to your room, Adler. The Arcanists will take over from here. Until we get the results, you won't be needed here.
Enigma heaves a breath.
I will say this, Ulrich. If you survive the experiments...
Alarmed by the opening words, Ulrich instinctively turns down to his receiver to avoid hearing anything too warm. That would be more painful than suffering through 100 experimental side effects.
I will submit the sincerest application to never be on the same team as you again. So neither of us will have to worry about teamwork. How's that sound?
A curve that almost resembles a smile appears on his face.
I will wait for that application, Adler.
Now roll up your sleeves and clear your mind. This is not the time to grieve. If humans' reasoning and arcane knowledge are not enough on their own, perhaps a combination of the two can solve this problem. The lab door is in shambles, its metal plate barely hanging on. A wooden sign reading "Keep Out" always sways precariously, covered in bite marks and scratches. It may take a moment before finally knocking on the door. A voice answers from within.
Who's there?
Adler Hoffman from the cryptography team. Is Medicine Pocket in? I heard that they wrote a paper on the linear correlation between the purity of an Arcanist bloodline and their power. Can I get some more details on the research?
Oh my gosh. The door creaks open and reveal a youthful face, but she is not the genius he's looking for. The lab technician looks at him through her glasses and hesitates a little bit.
The paper is here. Help yourself. Sorry about the stains on it. I just took it out of the trash.
What?
If you're looking for Medicine Pocket, I'm afraid they just left.
They just left?
Left? To where?
Hey, Kaito Mancer, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. There's a subtle conflict on her face. He's torn between covering for her colleague and following the rules. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? It's more than enough for him to catch on.
They left the building? Hasn't the countdown already begun?
Yeah, there's still like 18 hours or something like that. Just check out folks streaming reverse. Yes, how are you liking the game? I'm liking it quite a bit. I feel like my current team is a little bit too OP for like the story mode. I gotta ditch some of my teammates so it's not so I don't just sweep through the game, because I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm sweeping through the game. But I'm liking it so far. Very honestly, the story is very easily digestible, which is not something I can say for a lot of other games I play.
They said their new theory had to be verified in the storm.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, by the way. They said their new theory has to be verified in the storm. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. That doesn't sound good. Immediate death, no other symptoms, soluble in soil, hair modification, dispersion of consciousness, fluid allergy, proportional body shrinkage, embrittlement of the whole body, unstoppable and irreversible, avoid the ground and wear special footwear, shave head and observe further, call out loud, maintain a dry environment, control water intake, continuous infusion, administer care as per the lab's test animal standards. Do we finally get to battle stage? Hey, alright. Oh, there's a little side story? Okay, hold on. You absolutely respect the health rights of our employees. Lucy diagnostic subjects. X-ray scanning, examination items. X-ray scanning, visualization, fluoroscopy, magnetic induction check, intelligence checks for age group 6 to 60, including vision and hearing checks. Clinical manifestation, the subject's core briefly lost consciousness after channeling an incantation and then returned to normal. Considering the replaceability of the external shell, the damage is negligible. Only changes to the core are described below. Basically unchanged. Yeah, I love the story in this game. It really sucks you in. Yeah, and it's not it's really easy to follow. Well, kind of. Sometimes it gets a little bit complex, but it's really easy to follow, and it's not overly long either, which is a problem I think a lot of games have with story. And I understand just steamrolling through the game, as long as you're having a good time, it'll be a good experience. Yeah, it's true. I think I'm gonna drop Nautica from my team because I think she just makes it a little bit too easy. I gotta like maybe use some like weaker characters. Yeah. Well, not weaker, but not as obscenely strong as Nautica. Well, yeah, she'll wreck everything. Yeah. Yes, pretty much. Maybe I'll go back to using Ezio, although Ezio is pretty strong too. Subject core remains stable with no apparent external injuries, nor any internal damage found. All examination indicates indices are normal. It is speculated that the subject's external shell bore the brunt of the curse, and that the subject's spirit is greater than the material of the vessel. According to one of the current mainstream views, the consciousness of the awakened comes from some still unknown macro arcanum phenomenon. Perhaps it is such arcanum phenomenon that overrides the side effects of the incantation, helping to overcome the curse directly affecting the core so that the target does not die from the curse while the consciousness remains. Final diagnosis: the subject suggesting to further verify the side effects of the curse by using yourself was agreed upon. However, according to past records, the awakened are not forever indestructible, so observation must be maintained and the experiment must be terminated immediately if symptoms such as core degradation or mental abnormalities occur. Oh, didn't we already see that though? A mental abnormality? I heard you almost say operator. I assume Arknights. Yeah, I play Arknights on Tuesdays. Yeah. Yes, good catch. Good catch. I also play Arknights. Nice, dude. It's one of my favorite games. It took a while to get into it, but once I did, I was like, all right, I like this game now. I've just been playing it. I've just been going hard for like a year. I think like almost 2 years. More like a year and a half. Well, has it been 2 years? I started playing in like 2024 summertime. So yeah, like a year and a half. But I'm pretty casual about it. I surprisingly find it more fun than I expected it to be. Yeah, I just like tower defense games in general and strategy games, so Arknights was like a no-brainer for me. Nah, it's kind of a problem though, because I feel like I'm playing too many gacha games lately, so I don't want to get too sucked into gacha games. To open the floodgates.
Fresh air, green grass, the dew, the mud. This is what I'm talking about. A better world.
Medicine pocket? That's medicine pocket? They kick the muddy ground with their boot in ecstasy. Yeah, I cut down my roster of gacha games to 3, which for me is a healthy number. I think that's pretty good too. I mean, I play this game, I play Arknights. I'm starting to play Arknights Enfield, which I think counts too, so that's 3. But I don't know. It's too soon to tell if I'm really going to be into Arknights Enfield that much, as I am to regular Arknights. The mud splatters on the Foundation staff member's jacket, but he remains professional and does not bat an eye.
Researcher Medicine Pocket, I must remind you that we are at the edge of the immunity zone to the storm. Once we cross the line, we will not only catch the storm syndrome, but also be taken by the storm at the end of the countdown.
What if you just walk back into the immunity zone? Can you not do that? The entrance of the Foundation headquarters is bustling with personnel. As the storm approaches, a long line of field investigators have formed at the gate, waiting to pass their security. Medicine Pocket groans. They spread their hands in frustration, clearly unhappy with how skilled the staff member is at avoiding confrontation.
I know that. How stupid do you think I am? Hey, isn't that Rudolph? The poor guy sent to Tunguska? Hey man, how was Siberia? Welcome back. Did you bring me any new research materials? Oh, you don't recognize me? You're breaking my heart. It's me, your best friend that you just met, Medicine Pocket.
Oh, I thought he was being serious. Medicine Pocket's attempt to approach the line is quickly thwarted. The staff member has to practically yank them back by their arms and legs.
Researcher, I must make clear that you only applied for 15 minutes outside for research purposes. Your countdown starts from the moment when you cross this line.
Okay, safety first, I know. Get off me, you're hurting my arms.
Mr. Pocket struggles desperately and finally manages to plant all 4 limbs back on the ground.
I'll bounce as soon as the storm syndrome hits. Even if I catch it, look at the syndromes of this era. Distorted faces, murderous intentions, obsession with war, rampage. What's got you so worried? They aren't that bad. Well, the melting faces part is kind of gross.
The staff member responds with a blank expression. Medicine Pocket shrugs, they kneel down and open up a leather case. 1 week is more than enough for a genius like them to upgrade an old apparatus. Is that a syringe? Looks like a syringe. This is the second version of the sampling device for asymmetrical nuclide R, boasting improved sensitivity compared to its predecessor.
I really wanted to test this in Vienna. Oh well, better than nothing. Alright, now, I'm gonna walk a little further from the immunity zone so the samples are easier to gather. The ideal distance is 1,500 kilometers, but, oh, don't worry, not gonna do that. Even I can't run that fast.
They hold the sampling device in their hands and step across the boundary. Behind them, the staff member starts his timer, a skeptical look on his face.
Now behold, the important moment. When I prove the dorks in Laplace wrong about asymmetrical nuclide R.
The room is dark and dusty as when Enigma saw it last, but to him it's a sanctuary. The towering piles of files and outdated equipment immediately isolate him from the rest of the world. Finally, he's back in his fortress.
Now, hypothetically, if the storm research were to succeed, 2 things should have been done.
He scribbles quickly on dusty whiteboard. Safe usage of the ritual for arcanists. Mass production
And to
of...
find out the safe way to use it, we have to...
have the power to wield it. Minimize side effects.
This is what Lucy was thinking. The Awakened met the casting requirements of the incantation, and Ulrich succeeded, while the other Arcanists did not feel the same miraculous blessing like he did. So as long as we eliminate the side effects, they'll be able to inscribe the incantation and mass produce it for the humans. One problem is, only the Awakened can carry out the experiments, and there's not many of them around.
Yeah, there's only like 2, right? That I know of.
It'll take too long. There's no way to do this in 24 hours. Heck, it could take months or even years. There must be something else we can do.
But you are not an arcanist. Why should you play by their rules?
Yes, that's right. Let's try a different approach. What if I start with the desired outcome and work backwards to the question?
He crosses out the second step.
The quickest and most efficient way to save everyone is to make them qualified casters of the ritual. They won't even need protective equipment if we can do that. The challenge is, how do we qualify the casting requirements?
He looks at the papers on his desk in desperation.
Medicine Pocket's theory is correct, and there's enough data and supplementary experiments to back it up. The power of Arcanists is directly tied to the purity of their bloodline, which is associated with the special cells in their bodies. Using arcane skills reduces the activity of the cells, but the Picasma extract can reactivate them for extended casting. However, the extract only provides endurance, not power.
Oh, is that what that does? Interesting. That kind of explains the sanity or the resources of this game.
It is physiologically impossible for a low-ranked arcanist to cast a high-ranked skill. That's the reality of it.
How did I just now realize that? Did they explain that before?
If we were to compare the power of arcanists to household appliances, let's say their normal voltage is 230 volts, and if the storm immunity ritual were a high voltage source of 1,000 volts, no, millions of volts, like lightning, the household appliances would be destroyed in an instant.
Oh, I see. He is used to simplifying complicated arcane jargon into relatable examples for practical application.
As for the humans, they're not even in the picture. We cannot cast to begin with, and I personally didn't feel any blessing or curse when I recited half of the incantations that day.
He falls back into his chair, rubbing at his temple. The researcher struggles again, against his defeatist mindset, but the hopelessness is hard to ignore.
Think, how can I get everyone to meet the casting requirements of the ritual? Forget what's theoretically impossible. The Arcanum never gave a damn about certainties. I've been reminded plenty that logic does not apply to things like this.
Irritated, he pushes the papers aside and pulls a book of Arcana for the Mountain of Clutter.
What about shortcuts? Are there records of transcendental rites? Significant celestial events? Sacrificial offerings? Or even Numa emanating ingredients that could boost the user's casting abilities? Wait. Numa emanating?
A thought flashes across his mind.
Where have I seen that word before?
He rushes to the bookshelf and starts rummaging through the dusty volumes.
It was in the files Ulrich told me to read. The Timekeeper's report from the Aegean Sea. Those islanders call the storm the Emanation. Why? The Emanation. Emanation. Just what is emanating out?
The door swings open with a loud bang, causing him to jump in surprise. The towering stacks of books next to the door tumble over as if nudged by an invisible force. Then he hears a familiar sound, shuffling footsteps from the hallway outside. Sticky and wet. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the? Dawkins, I hope you know this is not the time to catch up. That is if you're able to talk at all. No! Let go! I've just come up with an idea! Leave me alone!
Battle time. He braces himself against the desk, straining to resist him being thrown out of the room. He squirms across, stretching his fingers until he finally reaches the red button.
Somebody! Help!
Ooh, battle time. Ooh, alright. Alright, you know what? This will be our last battle with Nautica, because again, she's way too powerful.
Sensing their thoughts.
Let's do a buff on Nautica, of course.
Taking a peek inside. Close your eyes. Huh. Very well. Face the truth.
Nice. I didn't really do that much damage though.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Samoi's ultimate. Should I just attack with Sentinel? Yeah, let's go ahead and attack with Sentinel and attack with Samoi's.
Agreed. Close your eyes.
That should deal with wave 1, I think.
I shall hit.
Oh no, or not.
It won't hurt.
That? Oh, not quite.
Don't be fooled.
We got him to like a third health each. We still have a buff going from last turn. Let's go channel. And then let's just attack with Nautica and Samois.
Have I startled you? Though it may come with pain.
Nice.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back? I think I...
You're not really here for revenge. And it wasn't you who pushed away the books and opened the door. The invisible ghost. Victor, did you do that?
The colossal muddy gingerbread man nods, surprisingly docile. Besides him, a whiteboard marker in the air begins to write on the wall. It's me. Then the marker turns its tip and points at the door. Enigma does his friend's suggestion and walks out into the hallway. Outside, people are talking and laughing with genuine joy on their faces.
Ah, Researcher Adler!
Figure in a shiny uniform suddenly stops nearby. Enigma recognizes her as the unfortunate colleague who works with Medicine Pocket.
What happened? Any progress?
Yes, Researcher Medicine Pocket has proved their theory right. They have successfully found the asymmetrical nuclide R in the air before the storm, even if only a trace.
What did you say?
They came up with the idea because the nuclide was initially found in the raindrop samples of the storm. They deduced it also exists in the air before the storm occurs, like the water droplets in the atmosphere before rain. So now, we can extract it directly from the air, without waiting for the timekeeper to bring the raindrops to us. This will help us a lot in the mass production of the protective gear.
She trails off as she notices a look on his face.
No way. The emanation. Asymmetrical nuclide R. She was right. The ritual works. Any arcanist can use it. And the solution was right in front of us.
Wait, I don't get it.
I didn't need to boost the caster's abilities. With the right setup and materials, the world before the storm is already an enormous stage for performing the ritual. It's like a charged pylon just needing a cable.
Mr. Adler?
The man slips past her and starts running towards the other end of the corridor.
Thank you, Miss Whoever, and thanks for letting me know, Dawkins and Victor.
The technician looks around but sees no one nearby. A muddy head and a floating pen emerge from the door. Hey, Waffles, what's up, dude? Dude, you know what? I feel like eating some waffles right now, actually.
I need to see Madame Lucy.
I don't think this is a safe space for you.
Tell her I found a way to transcend the
Good.
limit.
Oh, I found a way to transcend the limit. With syrup, though. You gotta have syrup, right? Or maybe whipped cream. I think whipped cream would be acceptable if you don't have syrup. Second generation asymmetrical nuclide R sampling device test report. When the Guardian found the Medicine Pocket outside the safety zone, they were crawling on all fours, frantically shouting that their hypothesis was correct. After confirming that they were not infected with the storm syndrome, but rather that it was merely a part of their personality, they were brought back by the Guardian. This experiment proved that the outside air before the storm contained a large amount of asymmetrical nuclide R, and the performance of the second generation sampling device was fully verified, confirming its ability to accurately record the concentration of changes of nuclide R in the air per minute. That's a lot of R. Can we use it? Medicine Pocket, just overexcited, same as always. A person who transcends the syndrome. Person. Guardian Rog in tons of muscle pain. Poor guy. Okay, interesting. Okay, part 17.
We don't have time. I'll spare you the technicalities and explain it straight.
He pops off the marker cap and draws a few lines on the board, executing confidence with every stroke.
Our biggest problem is the limit of the bloodline. Low-rank arcanists can't command high-rank arcane rituals. Similar to how household appliances can't withstand what's beyond their designated voltage.
Right. Okay, I'm following you so far.
In most cases, the caster can only use their own arcane circuits that run through their inherited bloodline. But what if the caster were in a special electric field? What if we used existing circuits on the outside and put the caster into a greater circuit?
Okay.
What if we factored in the entire planet and used the atmosphere to split the current flowing through us by adding more appliances to the circuit?
I don't follow. What do you mean?
Don't be ridiculous, Adler. We are not household appliances.
You are. The ferrofluid frowns, questioning the premise of Enigma's proposal.
Hold on, let me finish.
Lucy listens without a word, giving him some courage to go on. He draws a big circle next to the little person on the board.
24 hours before the storm, the entire world is charged with abundant arcane energy. It becomes a space emanating pneuma, a cloud ready to discharge, a special electric field. Look at asymmetrical nuclide R. The key to the storm immunity was inside the storm all along. And look at how the Mandragora is the antidote to its own poison. The solution can be hidden in the question itself. The arcane energy a caster inherently lacks can be borrowed from the surroundings during the storm.
Oh,
we just
I
need
see.
a way to induct that energy.
Like absorb it?
And Laplace happens to have all the data for the calculations. The observation systems we've built over the past 8 years have not been in vain. First, we derive a formula to determine the pneuma needed from the storm based on the Arcanist lineage. Then, we'll design a converter to transform the external pneuma into what they can use. They will no longer be bound by their limits. With just one calculation and one conversion, we can turn anyone into a capable caster.
He excitedly stretches out his arms and ends his epic monologue. It's a good thing that emotions cannot be read on an awakened being's face.
I knew I shouldn't have wasted my time listening to you. What are you saying, Adler? You made up a confusing story, then drew conclusions from it.
The second part is purely theoretical, I admit. But the basis of my theory is correct, and I have read Medicine Pocket's paper.
But Arcanum is not electricity! You're too caught up in your excitement to remember the basics. You know nothing about Arcanum.
It's still a form of energy, yes? No one here knows what the storm is, but we do know that it's a massive arcane energy field. We can harness it, much like Arcanists use arrays to amplify their incantations.
I see what researcher Adler is trying to say. A creative solution indeed.
The director gets up from the chair and intervenes.
But ma'am...
Do not worry, Ulrich. I also have noticed that humans could be smart and stupid at the same time. Perhaps that is why they need to have their work peer-reviewed.
Thanks?
She nods amicably, pleased that her recently improved interpersonal skills have come in handy.
There is a type of electrophotography invented by Semyon Kurlian and his wife Valentina Kurlian in 1939 that depicts the energy field surrounding an object or body. It was later used by Laplace as a method of measuring arcane power, notably for the storm observation systems. Through it, we are able to capture and measure the arcane light or aura that is invisible to the naked eye.
Wasting no more time on mediation, the robot comes to a conclusion.
The plan of researcher Adler is feasible. Laplace also has the technology to support it. We have the storm observation stations, the capable casters, and the best mathematicians. Ulrich, please ask Miss Tider to lead the calculations, then experiment outside the safe zone and record the pneuma constant needed for casting the incantation. And do not give the incantation to anyone. I doubt they can resist trying it.
Ulrich lets out a reluctant hum and leaves the room as instructed.
Simone, please contact Researcher X. His balancing helmet could be the prototype for our converter. That helmet balances the energy field in and out of our bodies. and was once used to protect researchers working with dangerous arcane skills. We could boost its power and use it as a substitute for Adler's converter. But we should postpone their testing request until we have completed our experiments on the side effects.
Her assistant gives a quick nod and begins drafting the notice. The tasks are quickly assigned to the right people in less than a minute. Only one person seems to have been left out.
What about me, ma'am? Should I go with the calculations team or help with the converter?
Takes a tentative step forward, curious about his role in this endeavor.
Right. I wanted to talk about that. You have proven to us the value of human thoughts and perspectives. I am glad that your struggles with the bottle did not damage your brain, Adler. I am confident that your discoveries will save many lives in the storm once implemented.
The bottle? But it's been 7 years.
She just keeps on smiling.
But you overlooked one thing in your plan. What about your people? The humans who can never cast incantations.
Right. An apt question.
They were not included in the plan. I just came up with something that took the least steps to reach the desired outcome. To save humans, they'll have to rely on equipment. Only when we have better control over the ritual can we store it on arcane devices for mass production.
Getting deep here, Pretzel. They're finally answering the question that I've been looking for forwards to. Doesn't sound right. I've been looking forwards to since I started playing this game. Is how do we stop this storm from happening?
Then you should.
This is basically like. Is this like the end of the game? Is this like the last chapter? How many chapters in this game again? I forget. I think like 12. So I mean, it's not the last chapter, but it feels like it's going to answer the biggest question soon.
Huh? We only have 16 hours and 30 minutes until the storm. There's not enough time to...
The feasible part of your plan is in motion, and all of Laplace will provide the help we need. We will make it work. As for yourself, perfect your plan so we can save everyone, including the humans. And we only have 16 hours and 30 minutes to find the solution.
There's 11 chapters so far. 3.3 is going to have chapter... Oh, okay. So I'm only on chapter 7, so there's no way... There's no way they stop the storm yet. Or I don't know how the story goes. I don't know what route the story is going to take. Is it possible to stop the storm? That's what I'm wondering. Probably not, right? The directions are given clear, precise, with no room for ambiguity.
Understood. I will think of something. You're right about this one.
Solve one problem, another arises. Exactly. That's kind of a pessimistic view, but also kind of a realistic one. Tales all this time, yeah. Behind Lucy, someone has finished drafting.
There was no way he overlooked his own race. Yet, he still gave up his own people and brought this plan to us. Were we too hard on him?
Were we?
She turns nonchalantly and sits back in the chair.
But I made the right decision.
The internal line rings.
Yes. Yes. We will provide the tech support.
She ends the call with a grave expression on her face.
It was Xeno, Mom. They lost contact with Team Timekeeper 3 hours ago. They're asking us for tech support. They have to make contact with the island immediately.
The mind sinks and floats in an ocean of lethargy. A piece of driftwood would be well timed.
Don't worry, Lucio. It's just a game. I won't be in there for long. You can wait for me on the beach if you want, okay?
The wood dissolves into foam.
No! 37! Don't!
God, I got flashbang. She wakes up on a cold piece of rock.
Where? What happened?
Are they bombing the island? On the universal application of the storm immunity, inform all departments the experiment has made new progress. We will use the atmosphere's asymmetrical nuclide R to complete the storm immunity incantation for universal application. All personnel with a computer programming experience and no specific duties should immediately assist Miss John Tider. Also, if anybody sees Researcher X, inform him to stop slacking off immediately. We need his inventions. A ritual using arcanum to steal electricity. Typical human thinking. It was suggested by Alder. His first real work in 8 years. God bless Franklin. What the hell? Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, it totally changed. Oh, I see. Okay, we're back on the island now. I see. We're back on the island. Okay, yeah, so this place is getting bombed, 100%. The smell of gunpowder hangs heavy in the air. The once magnificent columns are now reduced to rubble and irregular stones. Blood rings in her ears, drowning out all other sounds. Why?
I remember now.
The island fell
The
ill.
island fell ill, and 6 summoned all the integers to the cleansing ceremony. 37.
She went to Apiron.
She went to Apiron. They tended to their missions. I went to the square to pray for them, and then there was an earthquake.
That's no earthquake. Warplanes thunder above, whipping up debris, and the girls' garments in their passing.
The human army? Wasn't the Foundation mediating the disputes?
I thought this island was supposed to be like invisible to them. To humans.
Did they betray us?
Calm now, Sophia. Your soul is imbalancing.
I need to calm down. I need to find the others. Slow down and breathe. Stability is an essential virtue to becoming an integer. Okay. Let's clean up the place first.
She places a hand on the brass ruler at her waist as pious as ever begins to recite the incantation.
Ena eftegromot mima. Schematizete otan enosume dios simia.
Nothing happens.
The incantation didn't work? Did they fail to perform the cleansing ceremony?
She stands frozen for what seems like an eternity, disoriented and unsure. It feels like the... Why is it going so quickly? That she notices a familiar figure in the distance. Rip skill check.
42?
Where? I don't see anyone. What are you looking at? The man struggles to stand, rambling to the emptiness around him.
No one survives the oblivion.
His hysteria is acting up again. I should help.
I wouldn't.
Die, you lunatics! This is our land, right from the beginning!
When the smoke clears, 42's gone.
Be calm. Be stable. Think.
Integers are the living example of virtues. The standard of purification. It's a representation of... Oh, I don't read fast enough.
I can do this.
Everything is a number. Everything's a number. That's true.
Stay.
What's your point?
Stay calm. He is divided into 2 numbers. 6 and 7.
42 is equal to 6 times 7.
I have to find the others. I have to tell them about 42. Sophia! What are you doing here?
She hears a recognizable voice coming from the ruins. Up on the hill, a woman raises her hand and calls to her.
Get to the shelter! Into that... Miss 18... No... I can't... This can't be happening.
2 times 9.
I have to keep it together. Move. Sophia. Get to the cave. Find... Sophia.
Quiet sobs comes from the bushes. The child cowers in the foliage, shaking in terror.
I'm so scared. Everyone's gone crazy. It's okay. I got you. Come out now, Lacey. We will go find the others.
But the child stares at her in panic, hugging her knees even closer to her chest.
No, I don't want to see them. They will go crazy. Everyone.
A droplet of paint emerges on her face. Oh, she's dead.
Lacey? Your face.
But Lacey brushes her hand away. She turns around and runs deeper into the forest. And floating points behind the decimals which hinder the process.
Her soul has tilted toward excess. This is wrong. I am the corrector. I have to help her, or she'd get herself killed.
I think it's too late for that.
I have to right the wrongs here.
Who are we gonna battle here? What the heck? Oh. Oh, we're battling people suffering from the storm syndrome? Okay, weird.
Agreed. That was
Interesting.
certainly a choice.
Let me do a buff on Nautica. Counter.
Peek
And...
inside, sensing their thoughts. Our victory comes in a tide of blood. Close your eyes. Face the truth.
Nice. Okay, max buff.
Like a splash of red.
Let's do channel and an attack.
Agreed.
I know the channel consumes a blood type attack, but I think it's worth
It'll all
it.
be over soon.
Because after she does that, then she can just like randomly attack the enemies and just like murder them, right? I think.
By God's grace.
Usually.
A little surprise.
Okay, nice. Ooh, almost. Nice. Alright, wave 2. I could just kill them all with ultimate here. Hey, whatever, let's go for it.
Enter the gate and see the light.
And we'll attack that guy, we'll attack that guy.
That was certainly a choice.
I shall hit. Trust me, it won't hurt.
Oh, never mind, they're dead. No, not a kill ultimate required. The world is warping, painted over with vibrant oil hues. Her headache is splitting. Each step feels like walking on lava.
Come on, Sophia. Keep yourself together. Keep your soul in balance.
She closes her eyes and breathes. Tilt not towards the excess. Lacey has gone out of sight. Only her sobs remain to haunt her mind. Something needs to be done.
37. I must find her. I promised it to her. She's going to be fine.
37 is equal to 37 times
She's
1.
a prime number. and prime numbers are not as divisible as the others.
Right.
She will pass the test of Apiron and receive the transcendental truth. For she is the genius, the wise one, who returns. We will right the wrongs and restore things to how they were.
Because that's the salvation promised by the truth. The Cantina Chicken Stacker on the new Taco Bell value meal is so good. Oh, isn't it the Cantina Chicken one? Isn't that the one that's got like the breaded chicken? I'm not really a big fan of the breaded chicken, to be honest. The nuggets are good, but I think like the Cantina has like too much breading on it. I think that's the one you're talking about. A ray of light breaks through the darkness.
Sophia, you really waited for me.
No, the stacker isn't breaded chicken. Oh, it's not? Oh. It's diced chicken. Like grilled chicken though? You really waited for me?
What happened to your clothes? Did you fall on your way here?
As always, she tilts her head curiously. By the way, I see somebody joined the Discord like an hour ago. Or not an hour ago, like 4 minutes ago. Welcome, Lucius? Lucius. Welcome to the Discord. Oh, it's grilled chicken. Okay, grilled chicken.
So
good.
glad to see
Okay, then I'll try it. I do like grilled chicken. Grilled chicken is like the only kind of chicken I'll eat. I'm not really the biggest fan of. We have Nikto account number 22 apparently. Wait. When? No, I know he joined yesterday, but I don't think it's this guy. I think this is a different person. Yeah, I know he joined with an alt account yesterday. Oh yeah, that was me who joined the Discord. Hey, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it, dude. welcome. Yeah, yesterday, the one who's the one who's back again. He hasn't said anything since yesterday though. Did somebody like time him out or something? Was he bickering with Aiden again? So glad to see you. He's scared to get reported again, probably. He might have already got, hold on, let me check. He might have already gotten reported. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious. Let me go back and check. Yeah, it already got deleted. Yep. Yep, it already got deleted. It's like white. The name is white, so it already got deleted.
You seem emotional. Why? I told you it wasn't going to be difficult. 37. Things don't seem right out there.
Sophia desperately grabs 37's arm.
37, you have seen Apiron, right? You asked the question, didn't you?
37 blinks, too focused to spare a glance at the world outside. For she's busy sharing her findings with her close friend.
Yes, and I got the answer. The answer that will save us from the emanation once and for all. And the answer is...
It's the truth that transcends everything. The answer that will save everyone. Pretzel over on Twitch. Thank you, Pretzel. Pretzel welcomed you in. As long as you're not under like 12, you're fine. If you're apparently we have a lot of like 12-year-olds that like to join the Discord. I don't know why. And they always get banned. Well, mainly one, but there's a few others in there. There's a few others in the mix.
Is that it? The one true answer from Apiron is a string of...
Nah, I'm old, but I guess that depends on what you call old. Yeah, age is subjective. Or not subjective, it's relative. Not subjective. No, age is not subjective. I guess, maybe, I don't know. I don't think anyone joining on R1999 is a child. Probably not. I'm guessing no. 37 nods, just having recited the last number.
Yes, because the transcendental truth is beyond the limits of our mortal flesh. It cannot be described by words, seen by eyes, interpreted by logic, or perceived by the senses.
Well, then what good is it? What good is it to me then? If the transcendental truth is beyond the limits of my flesh, and can't be described or seen or interpreted, then it's effectively useless.
It is passed to us in a form we can understand. Numbers. This is the key to the truth. Give me some time and I can decode it.
Might be our age. Bro's account is from 2014. He's good. Your account's from 2014? Oh my gosh, man. Isn't that when Twitch got bought by Amazon? You're an OG. You're a pre-Amazon OG Twitch user. Smoke still chokes the air. Her lungs burn with every breath she takes. Time is ticking and people are dying. Helpless, mercilessly.
Time. 37.
How long do you
How
need?
long do you need?
Yeah, you don't really have that much time. His account is older than Nick. Maybe. No, probably, yeah.
A month or a week. I will spend all my time working on it. It is not an easy question. Could be the hardest one I've ever dealt with in my life. But I will get there.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of time. It's a problem.
And then we will be freed from all these problems once and for all.
Not gonna lie, I have no recollection when I made these accounts. Seriously? It's kind of funny. How? Like, you just don't remember when you made it? It was obviously like over 10 years ago, so.
Even if we don't know its meaning yet, it will eventually lead us to the kingdom of truth.
Neither do I. It gets like that if it's been long enough. She stops her enthusiastic explanation and looks at her friends worriedly.
Sophia? Why are you crying?
Sophia looks up at her. Tears streaming down her cheeks.
That long? 37.
Yeah. That's kind of what I said. Yeah, I made it over 10 years ago. Holy moly. August 13th, 2014. Indeed. Almost like a year, almost 16 years ago. Or not 16, sorry, 12 years ago. I can't do math. 12 years ago. Not 16 years ago, 12 years ago. John, 37 could read the essence of all, and yet only can't read the mind of people. Right, yeah. She's kind of like Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory.
A truth that
She's bad at reading
instant
social
won't
cues.
change. What's in front of us now?
She breaks free from her friend's grasp and races into the smoke and dust of the phenomenal world.
Sophia? Sophia!
She no longer knows why she's running. She no longer knows the purpose of her existence. She only knows of the wild, fiery sensation rising in her chest. I think it's a number.
No.
Is this the truth? Is this the answer?
Calm yourself, Sophia.
Even if the truth can keep people from the wheel, what good is it for those already in it?
I have to.
You seem astray, child.
Oh, it's her. Oh no. It's the big baddie. Arcana's back. 2014, that would have been my last year of high school. Wild to think how long ago 2014 was now. Yeah, it feels like, it doesn't feel, when you say 2014, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was in fact over 10 years ago. Like, it doesn't feel like that long ago. Like, if people say, like, 20 years ago was 2000, not 1980. The detached figure looks on from the ruins of the beach, unperturbed by the chaos.
And sad. What pains you so? Has the truth not graced thee with its miracles?
Damn, I got a whole ass graduate degree and almost finished my 5-year contract I got right out of it. Wait, you got a contract? Oh, I think you told me about that. I remember when I graduated from high school, that feels like ages ago. It does feel like ages. It feels like a lifetime ago. Oh, no battle on that one. No battle on that stage. Notification on designing the simplified balancing helmet. Prototypes of the balancing helmets are developed by X and have been distributed to each division to be used as a latest balancing devices in the plan for mass production of the Storm Immunity Ritual. However, their structure is currently too complicated. Please start analyzing them immediately and simplify them to a mass producible level. Also, since there are differences between the samples given to each group, there's no commonality in the related data, so each group must complete it independently. And due to the danger of the Storm Immunity experiments, do not privately test the reliability of the balance device outside. God, I hate X. We only have 16 hours left. X is useless thingamabobs for mass production. This is insane. Why don't we just use the helmets directly? Make X work overtime to rush out a batch. Work for them for 5 years in exchange for 3 years of school paid for. Great deal. Wait, what? That's amazing. I never got a sweetheart deal like that, Pretzel. I would have taken that deal if somebody offered me that deal. I never got such a deal. Hold on, I gotta not use Nautica anymore. Who can I Nautica makes the game too easy. I'm not gonna use her anymore. Who can I use? I'll use probably Ezio. My main team will be Ezio. I guess if I don't use Nautica, then Selma is basically useless too, huh?
Welcome.
Her whole gimmick
appear to
is
have come in a hurry,
blood type.
so there must be an emergency. Am I right?
Yeah. She's got a buffing ability though. Buffing does one target buff, grants flesh blood for an ally for 3 rounds, and grants damage dealt 15% to all allies and additional damage dealt plus 20% to the ally in the fresh blood status for 3 rounds. Was I lucky to get that? Definitely, very much so. In fact. Yeah, I don't think you could find something like that nowadays anymore. I mean, with the way the job market is right now, I think that's kind of like a relic of a bygone era, frankly. What does Fresh Blood do? When taking an action, loses current HP times 10%, HP to gain critical rate plus 20%, and critical damage plus 20%. Only one Fresh Blood can exist. Okay, yeah, honestly, actually, I mean, Semoise with buffing Ezio wouldn't be terrible. I think that might work. The only problem is Ezio would lose a little bit of health every time you use it, the buff on him. Chapter 7 is about to end? Yeah, I know. Increase the special array blood domain for 3 rounds. Enter the ethereal instincts for 3 rounds. Blood domain array. All allies damage taken reduction plus 20%. Healing taken plus 10% for every 10% of the missing HP. Active HP gain damage bonus plus 10%. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna use Ezio now. I know Ezio. I don't know if Ezio is any better than Nautica. I mean, he's still pretty powerful, so like, I don't know if using Ezio instead of Nautica is any better. It was also a case of that they desperately needed someone to do exactly what my specialty was, and I was already interning there doing the year before. Oh, okay, got it. Lucky, dude. Even back when the job market was good, I feel like a deal like that would have still been good, even back then. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's do the next stage. What did you say? John, I'm not going to use Nautica anymore because Nautica is making the game too easy, so I'm not going to use her anymore. I'm going to use Ezio and some other characters instead to make it more challenging for myself. She looks around the familiar island. Nautica Wizardel, yes. Only Nautica at least requires a little bit more brain power and like other support units to help her out. Wizardel is just a one-trick pony, like a one-man band. Nautica needs a little bit of support from her teammates.
How did this happen?
How did that happen? My chair's so squeaky. Bro, I have a new chair and I've had it in my apartment for like a week and I just haven't been lazy to put it together. I need to put it together like ASAP.
I was granted.
It's okay, there will come a time where you will call for Nautica. Yeah, and that's fine, dude. If I ever hit a wall, if I ever really hit a wall, then I will call on Nautica to help me out. But so I mean, so far, she just steamrolls the entire game up until this point. He just bulldozes over pretty much every enemy.
What did I do wrong?
No, 37. None of this was your fault. Hysteria has come to this island, and people are caught up in
Do you usually delve into harder content in the game or not? I like to, yeah. I mean, the hardest content I've done is like hard mode on all the stages, pretty much. I haven't really done much hard. I do some of the event stages too. I feel like those aren't really that hard either. I think I almost gave a 3 OP clear for Trim Metal for this CC involving a metric booty load of Trigodi as to cat micro. The cat is good. The cooldown, I always time the cooldown like pretty badly on the cat, and then like when I desperately need the cat, it's always like on the cooldown, like just out of reach, so that the enemies can kill me before I can get it off. I need to get better at timing the cat.
It is the storm syndrome, taking the form of war.
Oh, is that what it is? Interesting. Mine is growing increasingly tense. Oh my god, this chair, dude. This chair. Arknight's endgame content still breaks my brain. Wait, what do you mean by endgame content? Like contingency contract, or like, or what do you mean? What are you talking like, or IS? Has it been 6 hours since we entered the cave?
How strange dream. It lasted longer than I thought.
6 gave 2 hours to leave now, and now 6 hours have gone by. But the islanders and the visitors are all too wrapped up in their own misery to notice.
This is bad. The plan we have with Zeno.
The objective is the utmost importance. CC and IS are staple for endgame content. I suppose Vector Breakthroughs is now as well, or the challenge mostly. Oh yeah. Dude, I was trying to beat one of the Chapter 9 hell stages and I couldn't beat it. Yeah, all the hell stages are annoying as hell. Well, for Chapter 9 and maybe, well, was there hell stages for 8? I think there was. Also, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I gotta just run to the bathroom really quick. Alright, I'm back, sorry. Yeah, I'm not good enough to even have thought of attempting those hell stages after every chapter after 5. Really? On chapter 6? I gotta go back and redo those because I feel like they were. I might have just not done them at all. I might have just skipped them. If you ever want any Arknights tips, the Discord is a channel full of veteran players. Yeah, all veteran players, and then there's me. Speaking of Discord, there are a couple scrubs in the server. It's yeah, base stars and who else? Base stars. Sologi tried to play once, but I don't think Sologi ever really caught on. Oh yeah, Wing is not a scrub. Wing's a more veteran than I am for sure. Joke, okay. Cool stuff. Meanwhile, I love watching and helping new reverse 1999 players.
37. I have to go.
Oh, Kaito Mancer, were you there earlier when I pulled for Anjo and I got Fatutu. I got a Fatutu duplicate. I was trying to go for Anjo because her kit looked really cool. And then I got Fatutu instead, which I already had. Yeah, I know. I was pretty devastated. Her kit looks really, really cool. I like how she can duplicate the ultimate of another character. Hey, what's up? What Master Flame comes out of nowhere? Master Flame, what's up, dude? My life as a ghost in Discord shall forever be a fact. Master Flame, are you even in the Discord? Yeah, Angel's a beast right now. I mean, just her kit is really interesting to read, and like, I really wanted to try it out. It's too bad I already wasted 70 pulls and I didn't get her. That lizard lady is a certified baddie. Tragic, you didn't get her. I am, and it's been like, dude, this server hasn't existed for 2 years. Since the last time I joined. Dude, this server has not existed for 2 years, okay? That's an exaggeration. Yeah, Pretzel, I was pretty sad about it.
I have to find Sophia.
She dashes into the forest, desperately searching for any sign of her red-headed friend. Just as she goes further, a faint call stops her.
37.
Uh-oh, it's this guy again. It's low-key not far off 2 years. Yeah, I think in like three or 4 months it'll be 2 years. Or maybe 2 or 3 months.
6, you seem...
Oh, he's donezo. Leader looks even paler than usual. His robe is in tatters and his crown is covered with dirt. He rests his back up against a broken pillar, gazing up at her.
Have you passed the test? On what question did you seek its knowledge? And what answer did it give you?
Wish you could have gotten Anjo. She's limited, so she won't be back for a while. Yeah, how do limiteds work in this game? Is it actually limited, or do they eventually rerun? Is it like truly limited, like actually limited? Stunned by everything she's been through, 37 recites the numbers for the 3rd time. Still a little dazed.
6, weren't you going to perform the cleansing ceremony? And Sophia, she...
37 trails off after she notices the dark fluid seeping from his robe. Dark fluid?
Please come up to me, Miss Verton.
I wish to have a word with you.
I wish to have a word with you.
Kaido says limited units only rerun at specific times. Like right now we're on the carnival patch. And Anjo came out last carnival patch. Oh. Like a year ago? So they rerun once a year or something like that? Or like maybe every 6 months? His voice is gentle, but his expression is grave. A gash runs across his stomach. His robe is soaked in crimson.
50 strides from here. On the semicircle square. You will find your friends. And the rest of our people.
50 strides from here. Once a year or so, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, but they do, the banner does rerun. Okay, it's not like Arknights, because in Arknights some limited banners like never rerun ever again.
I have done as much cleansing as I could. If nothing goes wrong, they will regain consciousness soon.
Limited banners rerunning must be nice. But there's a special banner coming up at 3.4 that lets you pick up one of the limited pass limited units at a rate up, with Anjo being one of them. I mean, if I have the pulls for it, I'll definitely pull for it. But dude, I just wasted 70 pulls to get a duplicate and I don't mind Fatutu. Fatutu's nice, but I wish I would have wanted to get another one. Oh hey Gourmet, what's up, dude? Gourmet, you know what Pretzel said I'm leaving? Oh my god, dude. Fatutu P2's are good. Yeah, John, I'm not like, I like Fatutu, but I would have preferred to gotten a new character, you know? You could have gotten someone useless. Yeah, that's true, I suppose. That's a very positive way of looking at it. But you got Fatutu P2 instead. Yeah, it's true.
May I know what happened?
Also, John, this game gives you way too much energy or sanity. Cause like, dude, I'm debating not getting the monthly pass anymore because I feel like this game just throws too much energy at you, and like I'm struggling to use it all. Like sometimes I log into the game and I see I have like 1,000, 2,000 worth of energy, and I'm like, oh dear God, and I just like sit there for like half an hour burning through all the energy. Yeah, but I feel like it's like sometimes it just goes to waste because I'm just like farming mats again, farming the same mats over and over. I don't know. Monthly card gives you 15 extra pulls. Yeah, true. But also gives you like a ton of energy. Yeah, that sucks. Any interest in the current limited unit barrel? This is her debut and she won't rerun until next year. Next year's carnival patch. Barrel looks cool. I didn't get really a chance to read through her abilities that much. 2 hours worth of energy. Yeah, dude. Well, it's a lot of energy. Special raindrop for skins. When is the pickle skin gonna rerun, dude? I want the pickle skin to rerun. I need to buy that pickle skin. The one where you like the summer tropical one. The summer skin. Oh my god, my chair, dude. I'm so sorry about my chair, guys. How many skin raindrops do you have? I'll check in a second. You'll want those mats? Alright. I'll keep saving them, but I don't know. Just sometimes, like, especially like on Saturdays and Sundays, I'll log into the game, right? And then I'm like, I log into Reverse 1999, and I'm like, I start doing my dailies, and then I see like, oh, you have like 1,500 worth of energy to spend. And like, oh, Jesus Christ. I guess I'll just auto this stage like 10 times to burn up, or 15 times to burn up all the energy.
37 and I each had a bizarre dream after the earthquake. Did everyone on the island fall asleep too?
Once you get a new character to build, those mats will go poof quick. Yeah, it's
Island's
true.
order is forged by our faith.
I do want to build more characters for sure. I feel like it's only worth building 6 stars, honestly. I don't see a whole lot of value in building 5 stars other than Sonetto and the only 5 stars I built are Sonetto and I think the Apple dude.
And now that faith has been broken, that is all there is to it.
What did you say? Upon our arrival, I sensed a large-scale ritual surrounding the island. Is that the circle you kept talking about? Was it broken during the ceremony?
No, the ceremony was just a ceremony. It was never the source of our faith. Our journey was ended by the same thing that began it, Miss Verton.
What's that? He whispers softly without looking at 37.
Which is the truth.
It's pretty vague. The endgame modes will require multiple teams built, so there's that to look forward to. Okay. Are the endgame modes like permanent game modes, or do they just rotate and come back every so often? The waves crash onto the shore. bringing debris from the planes with them?
It doth not surprise me. The wise, so blinded by their pursuit of knowledge, they oft neglect the harshness of reality. A common downfall of the contemplative.
That's kind of true, actually.
Pray tell, in the midst of such overwhelming destruction, where has their vaunted wisdom gone? And what good does it bring in this final hour?
Hot take, but the black goo that comes out of her things, that like spire sticking through her hair, actually looks kind of tasty. I wish I could like taste it, like that black goo that's coming out of that stick. That spike. I'd like to taste. Oh my god, pretzel. Pretzel, I'm pretty sure this is like the final boss or like the main antagonist. Looks like oil. Why do you think it's tasty? It looks like sticky, like kind of like thick, like a thick syrup or something. I said what I said. You think it's fudge? Yeah, something like that. Something like molasses or something like thick and sweet.
I can hear thy weeping and bellowing within, Miss Sophia.
There's a limbo, resets the 15th or 16th of the month, and Lucidscape resets at the start of every month, and Reverie is permanent. I've never done any of those. I don't know if I have a good enough team to do any of those, or teams plural.
Many a time you have knelt at the temple of truth, devoted yourself, prayed for your people, and withstood the tribulations set upon you, all for the betterment of others. Thy character is without reproach.
Yeah, maybe I should give him a shot, see if I'm ready to start taking those things on slowly. Not like, don't just like dive in, but like start to like just dip my toe in the water. And like Man's Bulletin, which is like a raid boss. Oh yeah, I think I have tried that one. Main's Bulletin, sorry.
Yet the truth has never deemed you worthy, has it?
No, that's not.
No rush on reveries, it's not going away. That's true, but I mean, it would be nice to finally meet enemies that can give Nautica a run for her money. She wants to leave, but her feet are rooted in the sand. She wishes to defy, but her body refuses to budge. And where would she possibly go after all this?
You shall be granted a greater opportunity. A blessing that befits thy devotion.
Her unsettling tone causes the girl to instinctively step back.
No. That's a violation of the scripture. We shouldn't.
The scripture? Yet you were never truly counted as one of them. Do you not agree?
Limbo and Lucidscape aren't too bad. You just need two fleshed out teams to do those. Decently leveled, of course. By decently leveled, do you mean like Insight 3, I'm guessing?
As evidenced by the decision that truth hath made.
Ooh, cutscene.
No one escapes their fate, as ever.
Square root of 2? Uh-oh. Did she just pass out?
I don't understand.
Yeah, a good stopping point for the time being would be Insight 3, level 30. Okay, I think I have multiple characters around that level. Mainly the 6 stars. This truth isn't acceptable. She looks like 6, eyes wide in disbelief. He has just effectively declared that their faith is dead.
I know the answer given to Mama was right. The transcendental law is gone and the supreme existence is in chaos. This caused our model to fail and allowed the discord in the phenomenal world to affect the essence of things. But did the truth really fall apart? Chaos is also a form of truth, is it not? Just like how irrational numbers are numbers. Despite our dislike of them, they still exist and cannot be denied.
John says this truth isn't acceptable for Sophia. Is that why she passed out? She stepped forward, hoping for an answer.
But how? How did this become the destruction of our people's faith?
Six still does not look at her.
You will hear no answer from me, 37, for that is not the question worthy of your attention. Do you still remember what you answered to me in the cave?
She nods, holding back the whirlwind of questions in her mind. She kneels beside him and takes his hand in hers, gazing at him with intense focus. Her eyes are still glittering like the stars above, unaffected by the tumultuous waves below.
That would be enough, then.
There's a hint of relief in his tone.
Don't waste your time on the collapse of the faith. Don't question yourself because others think differently. Walk onto the path you have chosen. You have done nothing wrong.
This is a lesson that takes him time to understand, one that can't be grasped so quickly. She blinks softly, holding the lesson close to her heart.
Miss Verton, I'm afraid I must trouble you for a favor.
He weakly places his hand over the wound, and a faint glow of his arcane power coalesces, but the glow lasts only a moment, like a shooting star disappearing into the night.
As you can see, I can hardly take part in this matter for any longer. Should the situation turn for the worse, please take 37 to safety and assist her in decoding the numbers.
You have my word.
It's a weighty request with unspoken implications. The leader nods, looking on to the distant ruins. His empty blue eyes are getting dimmer by the minute.
We are born facing a choice. Either we restrain ourselves and strive for harmony and discipline, or succumb to destruction fueled by passion and madness. Though the former may be challenging, the latter will only plunge us into eternal darkness. From 1 to 10, each number has its moral purpose and mission. Among them, only 6 was chosen to be the leader.
Because 6 stands for balance.
Yes, we must pay heed to the balance between passion and reason, so as to stay on the right path and not be led astray by the calling of our blood. For generations, we committed ourselves to the scripture and stayed true to what we pledged. We left the trivialities and troubles of the phenomenal world behind and served the supreme existence with the fruits of our knowledge. This kind of faith was how the island prospered, and it was the source of our salvation. Through diligent practice and contemplation, we managed to remain secluded and independent from the rest of the world.
The irrational numbers that your people rarely appreciate. Are they faced with a different path? A path of passion and madness?
The leader nods slightly, acknowledging her speculation.
We have been long isolated from the outside world by one emanation after another. 4 years ago, we tried to seek proof in the outside world, but failed. We regrettably lost some of our best scholars and friends in the process. However, it was not the failed attempt that led to this upsetting situation, but a crisis from within. Now with our ship capsized and our scale fallen, I am no longer able to reconcile the tilt of people's hearts and souls. We will be divided. The fanatics from the foreign lands can finally spread their hatred amongst the ruins of our shattered beliefs.
I will stop Manus Vindictae.
Six closes his eyes, his face now pale as a pillar behind him.
Forget not your promise, Miss Verton.
Footsteps approach from the distance. Six recognizes them. They're fractions who were taken to the cleansing ceremony, and the apprentice still seeking their numbers. But they're dressed completely differently now.
Six, we came to bid you farewell. Everything happened here proves you to be an incapable leader. Your preachings of moderation and reconciliation were nothing but excuses for cowardice. Where were you when the humans dropped bombs on us? What did your cleansing do to help us? If those virtues are meant to be the virtues of an integer, then I would prefer to be a fraction.
Please listen. The integers were unconscious during the attack because the ceremony was...
Out of my way, 37. You knew nothing about what happened. You were in that cave having fun with your little games. The envoy from Manus Vindictae was right. We have grown too complacent on the island and have forgotten how to fight. We foolishly believed that staying out of conflicts would guarantee us everlasting peace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, open your eyes to the humans' atrocities against us. How can we not seek revenge for our spilled blood? We must act and reclaim what was taken from ours. That is the true meaning of salvation.
Their anger continues to escalate. 37 shakes her head firmly, refusing to back down.
It is true that I was absent earlier, but please listen to me. Everything will get better because I already have the truth with me.
The truth? What good will it do right now? Will it drive out the humans? Will it reclaim our home? Will it bring back our deceased friends?
Whoa. The man recites an incantation, a simple spell derived from the truth that anyone in Apiron could cast on their first day. But now that their faith has crumbled, the radiance is no longer there.
What salvation did your truth bring when steel pierced our chests? Manus Vindictae granted us the power to fight back. What did the Foundation do?
One angry crescent after another, sticky, slimy fluids seep through their masks.
Don't waste your time with these integers. The Foundation's envoy is here. It is clear they have taken the side of the humans. Kill the envoy, cut off her head, and bring it to our mother.
What?
The humans' army was here because by Manus, by the way. Oh, they were? I thought it was just the storm sickness causing people to be violent, and that's why the human army went there. I didn't realize it was caused by Manus.
The mask has robbed them of reason. There's no point in talking further. Take 6 to safety, 37.
They were already there before the storm began. Oh. I thought they arrived like right after it was happening.
Then how are you going to... I will meet with Sinetta at the square. This radio is with them, and we will contact our people from there. Don't worry. We had a plan against the Manus, and we can still carry it out. Now, on my mark. Run!
Battle time? Ooh, battle time. Oh, no battle time? Oh yes, battle time. Okay, let's not use Nautica. I'm not gonna use Nautica. I'm gonna use Ezio again. Ezio's probably still too powerful for this story content,
Especially one with a blade.
We'll keep Semmelweis. I don't know, who else should I use? Maybe Sinetto. What if I use 2 buffers? I use 2 buffers on my 1 damage dealer, which is Ezio.
Just as what's been
Wouldn't that be wild? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Because Semmelweis and Sinetto both have buffing abilities. Keep Sentinels okay? Oh, you think so? Alright, I'll keep it for the next one. I'm definitely not going to use Nautica anymore. Nautica is too OP. The only reason I took Semmelweis and Sinetto is because they can both buff Ezio.
A sword sharp.
And that's a mass buff too, right? Yeah, mass buff.
I believe in you.
Targeted buff.
Agreed.
And then we'll just attack, I suppose. I'll attack with Sinetto and I'll attack with oh wait. Never mind. If I attack with Sinetto, then I can't attack with Ezio. My bad. I'm about to take some damage. I'm about to take some damage here. Ouch. That's not that bad. Alright, now we attack.
Wait for the right moment.
Alright.
Non voltarti indietro.
A little surprised.
Addio, straniero.
Counter.
You see it coming.
There we go.
Addio,
Ooh,
straniero.
look at that damage. Oh, that was not as much damage as I thought. I was expecting more damage. What is that? What is that toxic red cloud around? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That red cloud around Ezio. Let's do. There's gonna be a mass buff, right? Yeah, mass buff. All allies use 20% HP. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I hope you like a splash of red.
It's gonna take me real low. We'll just finish him off with attack. Red things are a part of the Artisan of Ezio.
Agreed.
Really? I've never seen that before. This Semmelweis buff that drains your health every action. Oh jeez, oh god. Oh, so that's a Semmelweis thing, okay.
Into the darkness.
Oh my gosh.
It will all be over.
Yeah, if I use Semmelweis and Ezio, I probably should bring a healer, huh? Otherwise Ezio's just gonna die. Alright, let's get some more buffs up in here. Buff.
A sword sharp.
Sinetto buff. Semmelweis buff. And then counter from Ezio. Level 2 counter from Ezio. This should kill him, I think.
Wait for the right moment.
Pretty sure this will kill him.
I know the known, and this is an alien city.
Our blood will burn.
Keep his comment. Yeah. John, I saw it. Oh my god. Dude, the damage from Semmelweis. Did you see that? That was crazy. I thought Semmelweis was supposed to be a support. Look at how much damage he did there. That was insane. That was insane. I kind of want to try the hard version of that. $113, $113. I think we're almost at the end, right? Hold on, let me check how many chapters. Can we finish chapter 7 tonight? Reverse 1999. I think Reverse 1999, chapter 7 parts, number of parts. Say 30 parts? Bro, we're not even okay, we're over halfway, but we're probably not going to finish it tonight. That's a lot of parts. I think that's the longest one so far. 30 parts? Yeah, that's definitely the longest so far. 100%. Oh my gosh. Yeah, chapter 7 is the longest chapter out of all the chapters so far. Oh, there you go. Okay, I didn't know that. Chapter 7 is in fact the longest, confirms Kaidomancer. Do we at least get like a boss halfway through? You know how like when there's like a lot of games when there's a really long chapter, they have like a mini boss halfway through. Humans, Manus Vindictae, and Apiron believers, all consumed by the madness. The pains from their storm syndrome have bled into the sea, creating a distorted mixture of colors. There's some mini boss. Okay, there's a mini boss. Cool. Good. It's been too long. It's been too long since our last boss. Our last boss was Isolde.
Where are you going, 37?
The slightless woman inquires with concern. Under her care, the leader's bleeding has finally ceased.
Please take care of 6 for me, Madam Morta. I have to go find Sophia.
Not caring about anything else, she runs into the smoke. Gunfire and explosions fill the air. The angry battle cries of former Aperon believers, now in Manus attire, echo in all directions.
Die, humans!
Oh. The explosion knocks her off balance. A pair of hands reaches out to her.
Are you alright, 37? Can you get on your feet? Sophia!
Finally, the voice she's been searching for fills her with relief. She happily reaches for her hands, but stops abruptly, uncertain.
Did you change your clothes?
Uh-oh. What the hell? She changed everything, not just her clothes. Yeah, dude. That's not just her clothes, dude. She changed her entire hairstyle and vibe entirely. She looks like a character from, I don't know, like a freaking Egyptian princess or something. She pushes down the cacophony of emotion swelling inside of her. Where to begin? Fit as fire, though. I like it. I like the sapphire, whatever that is, thing in her hair. Crystals. Apparently believing Manus will help hair growing. No, her hair was just tied up. When did you start playing? I may ask, since I assume a while since you have Ezio. Yeah, it was. That's a good question. When did I start playing this, John? I don't remember. It was like last summer, I think. I don't remember actually, to be honest. When did I start playing this? Hold on, I gotta look it up. Yeah, let me Google it really quick. I'm kind of curious now. Or let me just search up my stream history. Jericho 185. Jericho 195. Reverse 1999 Part 1, number 1. It doesn't know who I am. You meant to play both 1999 and HSR? What's HSR? Yeah, what's HSR? That's a good question. Hold on, I could just search for it. I don't know why I'm bothering. Honkai Star Rail. I never agreed to play that. Number 5, number 8, number 11, number 9, number 8, number 4, number 7, 14, 19. Oh. It was ZZZ. Yeah, it was a year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago. It was, I first started playing this game January 7th, 2025. So a year ago. Yeah, January 2025, a year ago.
I have found my number, 37.
Yep.
Your calculation was correct. As always.
Oh, so she's with Manus now? Wow, so a lot longer than I thought. Yeah, I play this game like once every 2 weeks, so it's a little bit slow going. When I don't stream this game, I mainly do just dailies. Like, I just play dailies and some event stages, so I don't really progress the story very much when I'm not streaming. So that's why. That's why I'm only on Chapter 7, even though I've been playing a year. Yeah, it was ZZZ. Although ZZZ was boring for other reasons. It wasn't boring, but the story was a little bit too boring for me. So I guess it was boring. She accepts the news without hesitation, her face lighting up with a genuine smile.
I always wanted to tell you. It is a great number. The number of a herald, prophet, and pioneer.
Wait, what was the number?
When it was first discovered, mathematics was nearly destroyed. But luckily, it also spurred advancements in the field.
I missed the number. Is it going to tell me the number again? She stops, no longer rambling about numbers, and sincerely gazes into her friend's emerald eyes. Oh, square root of 2? That's not really a number, is it? Irrational
Are we
number?
still friends, Sophia?
Hey Google, is the square root of 2 an irrational number? Google doesn't know.
No, the square root of 2 is an irrational number. This means it cannot be expressed as a simple fraction of 2 integers.
Did it say yes or no? I didn't catch it. I enjoy irrational numbers. I don't. They're harder to work with. The story of Sophia is basically a summary of most of the dumbasses who turn to Manus. I don't know if it's that simple, John. Sophia smiles, smiling that she still has that she's still the same even now. She knows so much, yet she knows so little. I mean, don't most of the Manus people wear like those creepy masks? So why isn't she wearing one?
Yes, 37. We still are. But there are more important matters I must tend to.
A bomber howls over their heads, the pilot laughing hysterically. The plane is covered in a thick layer of paint, its wings curled and twisted.
This is ours! The land we discovered!
The pilot has spotted the 2 targets on the barren rocks below with 2 explosives prepared for release. Sophia does not flinch or retreat. Instead, her fingers wrap gently around the tiny idol. The bomber detonates in the sky, taking the young pilot with it.
Sophia, your power and your luck.
I must leave now, 37. Lady Arcana has shown me another path.
No, no.
John says 37 already knew Sophia's number forever ago. 6 doesn't care about it. Nobody minds her being an irrational number. The only one for her to blame is herself by the end of the day. Well, why do you say that? Why would she blame herself for that?
Why are you leaving too? Is it because our circle has been broken? But I found the truth. I have the final solution. Just give me a little more time and everything will be fine again, I promise.
She closes her eyes, the scripture still lingering in her mind. There are 3 kinds of people who come to the Olympic Games. The lowest class is made up of those who come to buy and sell. The next above them are those who come to compete. But the most esteemed, however, are those who come to look on. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that at all. Only those wise pursuers of knowledge, only these wise pursuers of knowledge, may release themselves from the wheel of birth. Okay.
You and I are different, 37.
Yes, they are.
Not all of us have the privilege to look on from the sidelines.
A thick tar-like substance seeps out from her body in an instant. The bombers are wiped out completely.
Sophia, you...
She can't prolong the inevitability any longer. She knows that. This is the last thing she wants.
I will join Manus Vindicte. Take others with me.
and leave. I will renounce the scripture and seek vengeance in the phenomenal world. Make your move, 37.
He's rolled down her eyes.
If you really are the genius who can overcome anything, prove it to me. Stop me. Transcend me. Defeat me. Crush me to dust.
No way we're gonna fight her right now. Are they gonna make us fight her? Oh, no way they are. She joined Manus because she thought her truth is gone and her friends 37 can't accept it. Yet 37 is perfectly fine with it. And chaos itself is part of the truth, as 37 just mentioned. That's true. Here, I'll keep Sentinel. I think I'm gonna need some more firepower for this. So I will keep Sentinel here.
Seems you're ready.
And I'll bring Semmelweis as well. Or sorry, not that one.
Seems you're ready.
Sentinel and Semmelweis. There we go.
I shall remain focused no matter what.
I see. So 37 is accepting that irrational numbers or chaos is part of the truth. But Sophia can't accept that. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Only one wave? Interesting.
Why, Sophia? Why must we fight each other? This was preordained.
Oh, they're letting me use all four, so you know this is gonna be hard.
I am an irrational number. An obstacle in the pursuit of truth. I have accepted my fate, abandoned my scriptures, and embraced the path I should have chosen. Let neither side hold back, 37.
The island already told 37 the truth she wants, and she already took it to heart. Okay.
Agreed.
Maybe I should have brought Nautica for this. I feel like I might need the extra firepower. All right. Well, let's get started with them buffs, shall we? How can I use channel? Doesn't channel consume blood tithe? And I don't have any blood tithe stacks. Hold on. Channel self-channel enters hour of repentance. Status and gain 6 stacks of dread bullets. Additionally, gain 2 stacks of lockdown if not already under. Consumes 1 point of blood tithe to grant 6 stacks of dread blood to the adjacent ally in front. Yeah, I don't have any blood. I don't have any blood tithe, so I can't use that. Not yet, anyway. All right, we'll just buff them. We'll buff Ezio.
That was certainly a choice.
Coolly distributes the HP of all allies. Nah, I don't think. I think it's too early to use that. Let's do counter. You don't need blood tithe to use her counter. You mean her channel? You mean her channel ability?
Agreed.
It says you do though. Consumes 1 point of blood tithe to gain 6 stacks of dread blood to the. So it'll just give you more. You don't need it, but it'll give you more more damage if you do use it. If you do have blood tithe, sorry. Fine, I'll use it. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, let's attack with Sentinel as well. Or you know what? I'll attack with Semmelweis so I can get some more. Because if I lose health, then I'll get some blood tithe, right? Off that.
That was certainly a
So I can
choice.
use it for channel next time. And then we'll finish off with counter.
Into the darkness.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood. This is now.
Yeah, so we just lack that final effect of the channel because we don't have any blood tithe stacks. Ooh.
Now is the time of repentance. The enemy is a
He's chonky, bro. He's already almost dead. No way. She's gotta have another phase. No way it's this easy.
I hope you like a splash of red.
My sight shall unveil the hidden.
Wait, what do you like?
This card should do.
Right.
Close your eyes.
Your team's already strong enough to speed roll 95% of the stages of this game, but you keep hesitating. Not Ezio losing crit. Oh no. What? That was so easy. That was pretty anticlimactic, I'm gonna say. Bro, that was pretty anticlimactic. Is that just power creep? Is power creep the reason why that was so easy? When this chapter came out, was the game a lot Was the game just a lot weaker? Like the characters are a lot weaker? Your units are more than capable of steamrolling through the story stages? Oh, they are? Okay. Maybe I should do... maybe I should do like 3 stars only for story stages. Not Ezio losing crit. Bro's just him. Maybe it's time to do 3-star only clears. Ezio alone can clear the entire story. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Ezio alone can clear the entire story. That does not make me feel good. This chapter came out in mid of 2024. Okay. So not that long ago. Excuse me. The planes rest alongside the geometric bodies of the sea in the sea, sinking into an everlasting sleep. The roars of battle are no more. All that remains is the crashing of the waves against the shore.
Why? Why did you spare me, 37? Why did you show mercy? You weren't supposed to!
The battle ended quickly. 37's geometric brilliance has left only a tear on her friend's robe. Well, Ezio is in like a healer maybe, so he doesn't die, but yeah, he'll usually deal enough damage to just kill everything before he's in danger. Aren't there bosses that have like shields or ward that prevent him from like just murdering them in one hit though? I thought there were bosses like that.
Because I don't want to fight you, Sophia. Why? Why do we have to do this?
Excellent question. Her voice is filled with anguish. Sophia looks down in a long silence. Then she gently shakes her head.
I'm sorry, 37. I have gone beyond reason. Beyond cure.
He may not one-shot them, but he'll kill them before the bosses kill him. Probably. Yeah, when I first got Ezio, I mean, ever since I got Ezio, I'm just blown away by the amount of like the amount of one-shotting he's able to do. He can one-shot like 90% of the enemies in this game. Well, at least the ones that I've run into so far in the story stages.
I must have been out of my mind to make you fight me. Your hands were never meant for violence. They were meant for upholding the truth. As for me, I'm the one who clears the dust off the path, as fate foretold. Goodbye, my beloved friend.
She no longer waves or looks back. Her shoulders tremble, but she strides towards the Manus with determination.
It is time. Please clean up the beach as quickly as possible. We will depart soon, as Lady Arcana has instructed.
Soph! Miss Sophia!
The team is finally reunited. Senator arrives last, heating from trying to catch up to the scene. She had her own battles elsewhere on the island. The strange dream has taken its toll on her. And now she's holding her pen, silently questioning Sophia with a piercing stare. Why?
We all have our own purpose to fulfill, Miss Sinetto.
She walks right past her.
I will not fight you this time. But I will draw steel the next we meet.
Doesn't matter. You're kind of a pushover. New members of the Manus Vindictive left. They did clean up the beach. Every trace of humanity has been wiped clean. Only rock and metal debris remain on the beach.
I don't understand any of this.
She slumps to the ground and stares blankly into the distance.
The truth transcends all and is above all trivial matters of a phenomenal world. It guides us to enlightenment and protects us from evil and misfortune. was it not? This is what I have always believed, so I went seeking for it. It is finally in my hands. But now...
37 buries her face between her knees, on the verge of sobbing.
What went wrong? Was it my fault? Isn't this how the truth is supposed to work?
It's not an easy question for an off-island visitor to answer. However, one thing is for certain.
The truth has not abandoned you, 37. You haven't used the key yet, have you? It is still coded.
The key.
37 is helped up from the ground.
Lilia has verified Arcana's location. She is still on this island. We still have a chance to stop her before it's truly too late. We should go now, Sonetto. We have 15 more hours until the storm.
How is her watch so accurate? I kind of want to try that on hard mode. Can I try that on hard mode and see if it's any harder? Insight 3 level 30. Let's try it on hard mode. See if it's like substantially harder on hard mode. Same exact team.
Greetings.
Oh, she's got 2 helpers now. Okay. Enemy, there's a still a glimmer before the dusk ends. When the character ends a round with HP below 50%, gains a shield with max HP times 20%. HP and 1 stack of sturdiness only. Sturdiness when attack damage taken reduction plus 25%, minus 1 stack after trigger. I can't go down. Oh, there we go. Only triggers 1 time for each character. Okay, so basically they're just harder to kill. They got a shield and they're harder to kill because they have damage reduction. The only items of truth, mental damage plus 20%. Okay. Fine then.
Agreed.
Ezio, we'll buff Ezio. We'll set up a channel. We'll attack with Ezio, and then we'll also set up a counter as well.
Wait for the right moment.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
This is now.
Addio, straniero.
Okay.
Liberato dalla paura.
Okay, that was not enough to one-shot the enemy there, by the way.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Nice.
Non voltarti indietro.
Ooh, okay, yeah, they are a lot tankier.
Now is the time for repentance.
Not that that's saying much though. They still kind of. Whoa, Semmelweis is doing way more damage than Ezio is. Holy hell. Let me use Oroshin in the shell because that's gonna heal Ezio a bit. Yeah, that's gonna heal Ezio a bit. And let's set up another attack with Sentinel. And what does the Fatutu debuff do? 1 target attack, deal 120% mental damage after attacking, deploys 3 seconds of Spirit Shell, and dispels 1 separate effect on negative status on or control effects from ally. Honestly, that might actually be good. We'll set up a. Yeah, let me just do that.
Into the darkness.
I'm not sure if I have any negative statuses on me.
A shot hit.
You are not welcome here.
Liberato dal fratello.
Counterattack, alright. Nice. Alright, and she's down. And she's down. And oh, that one's not down.
Repentance. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Nah, that was still pretty easy. You see, I know. He missed crit again. I feel like he's doing that a lot. Wait, is that like a debuff that they're doing? That they're like inflicting on me though? Oh, yeah, I can see even on hard mode. Yes, it was still quite easy. A little bit more challenging than normal, but overall still pretty easy. A trail in the forest, a fate has been forged for this purpose. A maxim, a preconception, a deliberate contemplation, a step taken, believed to be a choice. The woodland is older than all within it. Through passion or reason, travelers grope and stumble through the branches, or silently tread through a narrow path, or choose to turn away, stepping into subtle unknown. Read the voice's urges, if now, without pursuit, close to the truth, yet let go, then never before had it been. Step forward, so they say. Before the tale is told, all is decided. Merchants, competitors, mortals, hidden heroes. And as the feast begins, how shall they fade away? And for those outside for whom the time they've made not yet come, those who deem themselves transcendent and are merely not in this procession. I'm not very good at reading abstract poetry or whatever the hell that was. John, will you stream next week? John, I have no idea. I might stream Enfield next week. I played Enfield a little bit off stream. I gotta get more into it, dude. So I might stream Enfield next week. But you know what, guys? We're at like 3.5 hours. I think that's a good stopping point. I think we'll wrap it up there for tonight. Catomancer says, honestly, if you have like 2 complete teams, you might be able to do the recent Lucid's Cave reset. I have Blood Tithe and I have well, all I have is a Blood Tithe team. I don't think I have anything else. Catomancer, so I think maybe not. I really just have a Blood Tithe team. That's really I think that's all I got. I recently got Flutter Page though. I don't know. I haven't really used Flutter Page that much recently. I don't know what niche she fills. Yeah. Good night. Have a good night, John. Thanks for being here, man. But yeah, these are my leveled up characters. Pretty much. Flutter Page is very good. I might check her out a little bit more. She buffs Fua by a lot. Who's Fua? Who the hell is Fua? Alright. Whoa, the dog is gone. What the hell? Pickles! Where did Pickles go? Follow-up attack, Fua. Oh, okay, cool. You can level up Merc now and get and forget about 37. Right, that was up there? Yeah. You can level up Mercuria now? Oh, really? So Mercury is just a better 37, is that what you're saying? Mercury is a better 37. He's a very good support, follow-up attack support. I'll play around with her. Like I said, I just pulled for Flutter Page, but I haven't really used her at all. Mastered it? Yeah. No, I'll get it, John. I'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, John. Don't worry. I'll get it. Alright, guys. But you know what? I think we're going to wrap it up there for today. No, I don't want to do that right now. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for being here, everyone on Twitch and YouTube. Hope you had a good one. I'll be back tomorrow with Arc Knights. If you play Arc Knights, I'll be streaming that tomorrow. So, otherwise, yeah. Good night, John. Good night, Pretzel. Dark Forever. Catomancer. Master Flank. Everyone on Twitch and YouTube who was here earlier. Appreciate you all being here. Have a great rest of your day or night. Later. Bye. Yes, Pretzel, I'll check it out.